What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another Pokemon card live stream. It's a daytime stream. I feel so wide awake and energetic. We can talk about all the things you ever wanted to talk about. What's up, Brian Ochoa? He says, woo, another secret stream. That's right, it's the daytime stream, which means that a lot of people won't realize we're live until later. They'll be like, wait, you went live? Let's get some penny sleeves open. What's up, Diego? Mistress prepping the ponies. Oh, right. No My Little Ponies yet. They did not arrive in the mail. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I should have saved this for when My Little Ponies arrived. How's it going, Pokekobe? Free giveaway? That's right. Last night, I forgot to do the giveaway. So we're going to have a bit of a larger giveaway. We're going to do a full box of Pokemon Silver Lance. This is one of the latest sets to come out. And you get the whole box if you're the winner of the giveaway. You don't have to buy packs or anything like that in order to participate. It's for everyone. We've done one of these before. The giveaway rules are pretty simple. You need to subscribe, and then there's a video you need to click on and leave a comment in. And then the winner will be picked out of the comment section. So it's real simple. So if you want to see which video it is that you need to click on, go into the description, scroll to the top, and you'll see a link to that video. Okay, so it'll say giveaway, and I think the video I chose was the Gym Heroes box. And then I even tell you what comment to leave in there. So you'll want to leave that comment. And that will enter you into the giveaway. And so it's very simple. You just subscribe and leave a comment on that video. Okay? And then by the end of tonight, I will find out who walks away with a nice box of Pokemon cards. What a nice little thing. Maybe you'll pull a really fancy card. Who knows? What a nice thing. All right. Get all my boxes fixed. Can you say hi to me? Hello, hi to me. What's up? How's it going, guys? Sand Dancer says, oh, that's nice of you. I know, right? Jam Bobby says, holy heck, that's a nice giveaway, or what a giveaway. Yeah, it's nice when a whole box gets given away because you're guaranteed to get some kind of secret rare out of there. You might get a full art, or you might get maybe a hyper rare, or you might get a golden card. Who knows? But hopefully a golden rare. Any sport cards in the coming days, mister? So last week, I ordered both Hoops and NFL Prism, but neither of them have arrived yet. It is Tuesday. I thought they'd arrive today, but they haven't arrived. So we're just waiting for them to get here. Brian says, done and done. Sweet. Brian's in. Yeah, we'll also let the people in the nighttime stream, they'll get a chance to enter too. So we won't show who wins the box by the end of this stream, but we'll show it by the end of the next stream. What's up, Aviator? Neil says, hi, mate. Nice to see you at a sensible time in the UK. What time is it in the UK? It's about 9 p.m. Nice of you to join us, Mr. Neil. Trent says, I entered. Do we enter it now or wait? You enter it right now, Luke. Mister, we need hoops and like every other basketball box you can get. Yeah, you know, those basketball cards were really popular. They sold out in like 2 streams. So my goal for this channel will be to expand more hobbies to make the openings a bit more diverse. Obviously, I myself am a Pokemon card fan, so that's primarily all I collect. But we've added Yu-Gi-Oh over time. We've added, oh, that's a little loud. We've added Yu-Gi-Oh over time. We've added Final Fantasy. We're getting My Little Pony, which was the #1 most demanded set. No, not at all, but it's just more of a meme. But yeah, sport cards seem to be something that a few people who follow this channel would like to see more of. So we will see more of those. Mister, going to be my B-ball plug. Card Fight Vanguard. Mister, will you do Select Football too? I suppose I could. Keep in mind, the way it kind of works is when I order some cards, after they sell, I then take the money from the sale of those cards and I just buy more cards with that money. So if you guys want to see more of the sport cards, a great way to see more of them is to have them sell out, because that's exactly what happens. The leftover money is just used to expand, essentially. That's what I've done with Pokemon cards. That's why we got so many different Pokemon cards available, because once one set of Pokemon cards gets sold out, I just take all that money and I throw it at more Pokemon cards. What's up, Charles Cox? Wow, what a name. K-Yong says, silly question, how do I enter the giveaway? I don't ever enter. So for this giveaway, for the booster box, it's a little bit different. The way it works is you'll scroll to the top of the description, and there is a link in the description that takes you to another video. It's the Gym Heroes box break video. And from there, you'll also need to copy and paste the little message that I show right next to the link to the Gym Heroes box break. Okay, so there's a little, you just copy and paste it. I think it just says Pokies are forever or something like that. You'll post that in the comment section, and that's how you'll win the box. And remember, you do need to be subscribed if you'd like to enter that giveaway. I don't think you'll have too much competition. We've had pretty small live streams the last couple of days. Maybe people are taking a little Poke break. So, you know, if it's a smaller group, your odds of winning are actually greater. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Poke Kobe, thanks for the donation. He says, hey, mister, can I pre-order CP6? You could. No, that would be a bad idea because I haven't selected like any kind of pricing or anything for it. You want some CP6, huh? I mean, CP6 is okay, but we've got English evolutions, and I find that the Japanese CP6 is so expensive. I question whether the price is justified on CP6. Mr. Poke Kobe says, I know there's no CP6 discussed yet, but I'd like to plant a seed. That's a funny choice of words. Mike Side says, Mister, what's up, Mike? Thanks for doing all the thumbnails. Did you guys know Mike Side does the thumbnails for the videos? Jack Sneddon says, Mister, any Harry Potter TCG? I know you're just after Hermione, Mister, but she's too young in those cards. We could do Harry Potter. I've looked at those cards and think they're all... Man, this is so loud. Turn this down a little bit. I've looked at those cards and I feel those are also kind of expensive for what you get. So I do a little bit of shopping. I try to shop for value. It's true that not all cards give you the same value. You know what I mean? So like if you're opening up a pack of Cosmic Eclipse, you have a nice shop for Charizard, for Pikachu, and all this other stuff. That's not really the same as opening up a pack of like Crimson Invasion, where you're only going to be able to hit maybe the Olivia card and a Gyarados. So different card sets have different like pulls you can receive, and if you have enough time on your hands to do a lot of calculating, what you discover over time is some sets are more underpriced than others because the pulls are good and the price of the cards are low, or the booster packs, the steel product, or maybe it's like an undiscovered set that's really cool and people just aren't considering opening it. And then I go, we should open that. That's really cool. People will want to see that. You know what I mean? So yeah, it just takes a lot of shopping around. And I don't know how I feel about Harry Potter because I was analyzing it the other night and I'm like, man, it's so niche and pricey already. It's kind of already expensive. So it makes me concerned if you buy it, you'll be stuck with it and you'll have trouble selling it for the price you want to sell it at. Jack says, how you keeping, Kobe? Been a while. Elon Musk tweet about Silverland so we can boost it. Abel says, you're the Pokey master. Oh, thank you, mister. That's how flattering. But are you going to be there tonight, Caitlin? That's right. Come on, Caitlin. Kanto Power Boxes of Evo released today at my local Walmart. Check yours, mister. I'm on my way to Walmart. No, I won't do that. I don't do that anymore. If they release something at Walmart, it's for the people, so you guys should check your Walmarts. And if you buy it, be sure to open it for yourself, okay? Diego says, Mom, Mister is selling My Little Pony cards. Can I have $100 to buy some? Guaranteed hollows and better quality. They're pretty expensive. We got a new member, Benjamin Garcia, and it looks like he's got an Eevee avatar with an FBI cap. FBI, open up! You get that feeling actually sometimes because people like the waifus from Pokemon, but some of these waifus are a little young looking. Mister, did you see the CP6 Zard sell on auction for 10K? Black label though. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I've got one of those. I've got a CP6 Charizard. I'm like, yes, please sell for 10,000. Brian, I started school yesterday. How do we do the giveaway, says Lelouch. So I'll repeat it again, but next time somebody asks, you guys should do me a favor and kind of explain it to them. Mr. Lelouch, it's kind of like the previous large giveaway we did. The way it works is you need to scroll to the top of the description and there'll be a little bit of instructions there. Basically, you just copy and paste a comment into a video, which I've linked for you to click on, okay? Very simple. Very simple. Have you looked into the Japanese exclusive Eevee set? Oh, I got the hiccups. Yeah, I've seen that. It looks fine. I'm sure the price on it will be extremely high just because they're already suggesting there's not enough. That has this ironic maybe not ironic. This has this side effect of making it even more desirable, because that's really what collecting is all about. Um, collecting is all about obtaining things that other people can't obtain, you know. So there's scarcity and people go, I gotta have it, it's scarce, you know. That's what the NFTs, you know, for the crypto, that's what NFTs are all about. They go, oh, you can only get one picture of I don't know, pick a person. You can only get one picture of this person on this NFT, and then you're the only one who owns it, right? So it's artificial rarity with that NFTs, and it's artificial rarity with Pokemon cards as well. Basically, the company said, we'll make them rare, and everyone's scrambling to buy it up. I'm gonna have the EVs before anyone else. Mister, you can pin the giveaway comment so you don't have to say that again. Can I? I didn't know you could pin comments. How do I pin a comment? I don't think I can do it from my phone. Artificial scarcity is at the heart of Pokemon cards and all collectibles. That's the way they work. The company says we'll print only this many of it, and after that, it's up to the secondhand market. And if the item is popular, the secondhand market, aka us, can actually make quite a bit of money, enough to buy a lake house. So it's pretty exciting. And the art of collecting, a lot of it is sort of understanding what is overpriced and what is underpriced, and or just collecting what you enjoy the most and letting it sit in your closet for 20 years, and then one day when you're done enjoying it, you're ready to let someone else enjoy it and discover that your item has gone up in value because it's so old. Sometimes it's nostalgia, sometimes it's you know, it's a lot of things. So it's a lot of fun. By the way, if you guys missed it, check out this new slab I picked up. This is, speaking of rarity, this is Mewtwo from the Japanese base set. You can see it's got the 1996 right there. And these old booster packs, we had a box break of these. They would come out out of every other pack. So it's an odd Japanese set because it's one of the earliest ones, and you were not guaranteed a holographic card. I'm a big fan of Mewtwo. I'm a big fan of all psychic types and ghost types and dark types. I think those are my favorite, like Gengar. I'm a big Gengar fan. And the pristine 10, it cost me a little more, but I was happy to dole it out, to just shell it out, because I know this is one of those cards that will probably hold its value pretty well. And then there are other cards that are more questionable, like what about this birds? Ooh, pristine 10, but there's like a bazillion of them. So it's harder to know if this one's a good purchase or not. This one I'm not scared of. That's an old card. It's 1996. How old is that? Like 25 years already? It's like 25 years old. It's pretty bizarre, huh? So it's cool. I'm happy to have that in my collection, and it looks fantastic, and I'll enjoy looking at it, because that's what you do with cards. You look at them like they're a little piece of art. How nice. F Cardboard Gold. Right. Johnny P is talking about something that I pinged everyone about in the Discord. Cardboard Gold is the maker of card savers. You guys know what I'm talking about with card savers? Let me show you. Let me show you. Give me a second. So you guys recognize this. That's Card Saver, and the company is called Cardboard Gold, I believe. Is that right? Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong about that. And what they did was they had eBay take my listing down for the card graders. Remember that? Look, JC was buying some card graders. All I did was have a Chinese manufacturer print up some plastic and ship it over here. It was very cheap. I sell it for a very small profit. I don't really make very much, like $1 or $2 really. But the point is, I did it so that you guys could get cheaper card graders, because I believe the card savers, that's a brand name, Card Saver is. I believe the card savers are way overpriced. In fact, at the peak of things, card savers were selling for like over 50 cents each, and it was absolutely insane. All they are, they're just a middleman out in California. All they do is import this plastic from China and then sell it to you at a much higher price. The plastic's not unique. It's not a unique service. Anyone can do it. So you're just overpaying for cheap plastic. You know what I mean? It's as generic as it could possibly be. So I started importing it and selling it on eBay. And I must have said something like, probably I said like Card Savers or something like that. And they had it take it down. The actual company contacted eBay. The company Card Savers contacted eBay to get my little old me, my listing got removed because of that, because they're threatened. They know that if they weren't threatened, they wouldn't have bothered. It wouldn't have been worth their time. They know that what we're doing, importing the exact same quality card graders, they know it's a big threat to their business model. And it's like, well, you guys are overpriced. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? So, yeah, I was pretty disappointed that eBay went through with that too. eBay agreed with them and took my listing down. Can you believe that? Mister, you were canceled? Well, it's not quite like that. It's more like, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It feels like a larger company coming out and trying to get rid of its competition, which you guys got to understand that's a real thing. You know, when you're a larger company, you're always looking to get rid of the guys who might become your competition. And if I had to guess, they started looking at their profit margin, or not their profit margin, their profits report, and they started noticing, oh, we're not making as much money this month. And they said, oh, where's all the money going? And they're, oh, no, now CGC has card graders. Oh, no. Now TCA sells card graders. Oh, no. Now Beckett sells them. Oh, no. Now TheCardconomist is selling them. So they probably started looking for ways to get rid of people who were using their brand name as a keyword to compare, you know, the card graders to their stuff. It's so messed up. You know, I hate hearing that because it's like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe you can convince me that their intellectual property rights are so supreme that you cannot even mention them when you go to sell the exact same product, especially when you're talking about something as simple as a shred of plastic. Give me a break. So stupid. Well, you don't have to report them, Benjamin, but do me a favor, guys. Buy any other brand. Then you don't have to buy card graders from me. Buy them from anyone you want. CGC sells them pretty cheap. Buy those card graders from anyone but that Cardboard Gold company. That was so... I mean, if they want to compete, they should just lower their price. Again, it's just plastic. There's nothing special about it, about what they're doing. It's very non-unique. It's one of those... you know, if they were selling something like art or service or entertainment or something that's unique and they want to protect their brand because of it, that I understand. They're selling a piece of plastic. It couldn't be more generic. And they're like, no, you can't sell and compare your plastic to our plastic because people will realize it's the same piece of plastic and that threatens our business model. Holy, you know what we need to do? You know what we need to do? We need to also start importing every product that they sell. And I should just out of spite, I should import every single product they sell and sell it here and be real loud and vocal about it. Because I know this live stream gets a pretty fair audience for what we do. And I should teach other box breakers and other maybe like card stores. I should teach them how to import this stuff so we can all bring the price down and screw those guys at the Cardboard Gold company. What a lame thing to do. They would have had to hire somebody or done it themselves to go look up eBay, find somebody just like me. I'm just an individual. I'm just a guy, and report my listing to eBay because I mentioned their name. Oh, we can't allow that. He might actually sell those. Jesus Christ. So anyways, now I've been all mad about it. We're 18 minutes in. We should open up some cards. Let's open some pokies. Am I outraged enough? Well, I've got to relist it now. And I have to, I guess I can't mention their name, which is fine. It's the very idea that there was some guy on the other end going, no, 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 don't mention us. It's like, give me a break, man. You might actually sell those. All right, so we have an order from our friend Jack Gray. He says 2 cold Silverlands packs. All right, 2 cold ones. You got it. Oops, that's 3. Mister, are you TT? What's TT? Sneep. Yeah, I get it though. It's a competition. That's what a business is. But it's like, just find a way to lower the price of your. You know what I mean? Don't go around telling people they can't compare their product to your product. It's like telling people. I'm pretty confident that. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I could probably talk about it for a while. Mr. Jack Gray. You're not allowed to mention our product. Wow. It's like being told you can't talk. Can't tell the truth. That's what it is. It's like being told you can't tell the truth. Jack Gray, you're on the overflow. What am I doing? I know you're in the overflow. Oh, now you got 2 frost glasses. Oh my gosh. There you go, mister. 2 frost glasses are better than 1. Next up, we've got Tammy Lowe. How's it going, Tammy? Tammy says, I just want a fatty Pikachu. 10 vivid, and I have like 3 bags. I don't remember. Tammy, you've got one really large bag. We can always, whenever you're ready to ship, I'll do a deep search and make sure we grab it all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we got 10 vivid. This is all for you, Tammy. Can you make penny sleeves? I certainly can. All this stuff is just manufactured in China. They're Chinese goods. China doesn't care who sells it. China just wants to get rid of it. They're like, yeah, put your brand on it. I don't care. So China sells it actually for very cheap, you know, for precisely the reasons you think it would, because it's a thin piece of plastic. It's not even complicated to make. There's no moving parts, right? So it's just a very thin piece of plastic. And the card grading company, the card saver company out in California, they're making this crazy profit margin, just importing it, throwing a brand on it, and ooh, there you go. But it's like the product itself could not be more generic. Nobody should be paying a very high price on a tiny piece of plastic produced for pennies in China. It just makes no sense. Pack number 3. Ooh, what do we have here? We've got Duraludon and Alistair. Will this stream only be like an hour? You know what? We could go probably for a good 2 hours if you guys want to. It depends on how many people join, and it depends on how many cards you guys want opened. Here's Alakazam V. Ooh! Damn, he's looking fancy. But you're not a Pikachu, so we got to keep going. Here's Pineco and Togekiss. Are we about to Togekiss? All right, we're almost done. Let's see. We've got Bonnet, Wooper, and hey, there's a Pikachu, but it's Pikachu V. Oh!
Can you guys hear that helicopter?
Oh, look at this! Oh my god. Tammy, what are the odds of this, guys? We should clip this. Double Charizard pack. Oh my god. I mean, it's bound to happen, but it's so rare for it to happen. How cool. So that was not a bad round. Very cool. Double Charizard pull. Oh my lord. Okay. Oops. Nice reverse hollow. And it had a fire energy. That's true. I saw that as well. That's the cherry on top. So let's see these pulls real fast. So Tammy, you open 10 packs and you walk away with 10 pulls. That's a pull every 2 packs. I'd say pretty good. Alakazam full art. He looks fantastic. Of course, you can only pull him as a full art in this set. There's no hyper rare, right? Togekiss, Pikachu, Charizard non-hollow, and Charizard reverse hollow. Damn. Tammy. Here you go, Tammy. Tammy, this is a smaller bag. You might have multiple bags. We'll do a deep search. We'll make sure we get everything there is for you, okay? Before we ship you. Okay. Wow, what a nice start. Next up, we've got our friend Arturo Perez. He says 1 Opus 1, down to gold grading. Down with gold grading. They said, hey, wait a second. He might actually sell some of those. People aren't allowed to figure out that there's competitors selling exactly the same product we're selling, but for considerably less money. What do we have? Oh, Sid Highwind. And that's a rare. Okay. Titus, Sarah, Hope, and Minwoo. I don't know who that is. All right. Congratulations on your holo rare. Sarah. There's a holo Sarah in this set. That's what that tells me. And we're going to have to pull that card for sure. Mr. Arturo Perez, you have been pretty good at opening all these packs. I'm going to do you a favor. I want to show my gratitude. You're going to get a sealed pack. That's going home to you. You can leave it sealed and it will probably go up in value over time, or you can send it off to grade as a sealed pack, or you can open it up if you're so impatient that you can't help yourself. Okay, so you're getting a bonus pack today. Thanks for opening all those. It's very entertaining. Trenton Burton says, Mister, can I please get 5 silver lance? You got it. Trenton Burton. He wants 5 silver lance. 1, 2, 3, 4. He also wants 5 jet black. Okay. Oh, that's also silver lance. Oops. Ow. Slamming my hand there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's jet black. Jet black. Lost Thunder. So when you say Lost Thunder, I'm assuming you mean the Japanese Lost Thunder, which I'm a huge fan of. I gotta find one. Ugh. All right. Lost Thunder. Japanese Lost Thunder is so good. You know why? You know why it's so good? Since it's split into 2 different sets, 2 boxes, the Japanese version actually gives you a higher pull rate on the Lugia and the Suicune. That's true. So what I'm telling you is that these Japanese packs are actually both cheaper and better at pulling Lugia. So I'm a fan. That's why I opened some for myself. All right. Mister, what an order. He says, thank you so much. I have a bag. Sounds good, Mr. Trenton. You guys excited to see what he pulls? All these Japanese packs, huh? All right. So how many of you guys are here today in the daytime stream who wouldn't have made it to the nighttime stream? I'm really curious. Who would not have made it to the nighttime stream who's watching right now? Mister, did I miss the Silverlance song? Oh my gosh. Silverlance. Silverlance. How's that? Did I do okay? There was already one on the table. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? I work 24/7. Normally, I can only make daytime. Nighttime stream is usually early morning. Depends on how bad I want to ruin my sleep. I had to go to sleep last night. What do we have? We have, is Galarian Rapidash, My Little Pony. I usually catch the late night stream today. Volcanion. Wow. He, Pokemon really pushes this Pokemon, I feel. I feel like he's in a lot of sets, and he's just not that popular. People don't really care too much for Volcanion. Maybe that'll change over time. Maybe there's like a young audience, and they'll simp hard for him later. But I rarely see an expensive Volcanion. Why did I sleeve this up already? I usually sleeve these together. Yeah, it might be time to import all kinds of product that the cardboard company... Mister! Oh, no. You did it. Who's this? This is Caitlin, right? Caitlin's in her nightgown. Oh, my Lord. I think that's just her regular outfit. Here's Rillaboom. I'm about to Rillaboom. Ankle lady. She's showing so much ankle.
Mister, are you okay with me offering my slabs to the community? The ones we messaged about.
The ones we messaged about. If you have access to the shipping I'm sorry, the, what do they call that? The card trade channel. Yeah, talk to me on Discord about that, okay? All right, Galarian Weezing. What do we have here? We have Suicune. Oh, my Lord. I'm telling you, this Japanese Lost Thunder, you're going to pull lots more Suicune and lots more Lugia. You know what you will pull less of? You will pull less of the Mag Cargo. A pretty good trade-off, in my opinion. Oh, man, I really wanted that Mag Cargo. What do we got? We've got Heat Factory. That Suicune's pretty hot. Don't tell my mom. Okay, there's your cards. I think you did very well. I think that was a good round for you, Mr. Trenton. Oops, Trenton Burton. If I don't knock this lamp over. We'll go ahead and sleeve all the hollows together as I normally do. What do we got? Nice. I think it kind of goes in this order from right to left. Ooh. Mister, I'm going to need that, Caitlin. Trenton Burton with the T. Mister. I pulled a pair of used panties from a vending machine in Tokyo. Did you really? Mister, make a YouTube video of your experience about the card savers. I certainly could do that. I will say, it's bullshit. I hate it. Yeah, the rainbow, whatever her name is in here. Is it Clara? Rainbow Clara. Mister, you're pulling all the girls. Trenton Burton's next book, How to Play the Game. How to hook up, how to get hooked up with any girl. How to be a player. Okay, let's see. Refresh time. Let's get it refreshed. Trent, you can DM me how much. Cardboard gold big enough to afford lawyers to sue for defamation? I don't know. What are they going to say? I'm allowed to review a product or review a company's what they're doing on YouTube. I don't think they'd win. If they were mad that I was complaining about them on YouTube, they'd lose that lawsuit. Because I'm only talking about exactly what they did. I didn't say anything like, oh, cardboard gold, they were in the Epstein Island or something like that. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm only talking about exactly the thing that they did. Mr. Pokey Kobe says, I want some Mr. Card Plastics. Some Mr. Card Plastics. Are you talking about, let's see, I can't even remember what they're priced at, so I will need to see. Here it is, card graders. So I will sign you up for 2 of those card graders, Mr. Pokey Kobe. And you can see that the price is really cheap. Now, my only concern, Pokey Kobe, is they're pretty heavy. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. I know JC also ordered them. He ordered 6 of them. That's real heavy. I know 2 of them is over a pound or over 16 ounces, if that means anything to you. I know you guys use like the metric system. JC's going to get a priority mailbox. Those cost about $70 though.
Let's cancel Charizard and then invest in Macargo.
Macargo?
Mister?
I'm investing all my money into Magcargo. Sounds like escargot. Your boy Bill Gates probably was though. Mister, I just bought some jet bulk boxes. Mister, I never make the late night stream because I live in VA and have to be at work at 6 a.m. Yeah, that makes sense. That's just the wrong time for you, you know. All the boat babes. Caitlin is just beautiful. Gary been pushing Card Shark, Card Saver, and trashing Cardboard Gold also in a video, Mister. Really? I did not know that. You should send me a message on that. Cardboard Gold big enough to afford lawyers? All right. Let's see. Greta Thunberg. That's right. She's going to be the new U.S. president, I heard. How deep is the fossil list right now, says Dan Newman. Mr. Dan, it looks like the fossil is at 14 out of 22. So it's about eight spots away. It's more than halfway there. Meanwhile, the large is on spot number 9. Okay? So the large and the fossil are on their way. Okay, now we have Benjamin Garcia, who wants 2 Lost Thunders. 2 Lost Thunders. Holy. He says, live shipping, please, Benjamin Garcia. All right, we got 2 Lost Thunders. What's the large? I just showed it. Sneep. Mr. Benjamin. And live shipping, huh? Here's Naganadel. I'm worried you're not going to pull anything then. Let's see. Yeah, that's a cold one. That's an Umbreon, though. That's kind of cool. So, Mr. Garcia just does 2 small ones. Pokeking ran over a shark card grader with this card to prove a point. He don't like Cardboard Gold either. You talking about King Pokemon, Gary? Oh, were you referring to you were referring to Gary the first time, weren't you? Hold on, let me see. Let's see. Here it is. Oh, why did I think you were talking about Gary V? I thought you were initially talking about Gary V. You're talking about Gary from Pawn Stars. That's right. Yeah, I like his videos. You guys should go subscribe to Gary King Pokemon. That's Gary from Pawn Stars. He has his own channel. He's an older gentleman. He doesn't do anything too sophisticated on YouTube in terms of editing or anything like that. But his videos are enjoyable to watch. So let's see, Benjamin Garcia with a B. It's always interesting to hear his perspective on things. Oh, here we are. You're right here. Your bag's right here. Mr. Garcia, can you tell me if you have any slabs, by the way? One take Gary now. He definitely has a lot of experience in the industry, right? Except now he's being used as a puppet for MetaZoo. Well, maybe he just likes MetaZoo. Gary's terrified of CGC. Yeah, CGC is very tough. You know, the truth is, if we regraded all of our vintage cards right now with the CGC, a whole bunch of 10s would turn into 9.5s or, and you guys know it, probably some 9s as well. Some cards graded 10 by PSA were so misgraded, CGC would magically turn them into 9s. Imagine if Gary ordered from you. Hey, that'd be pretty cool. Well, he's welcome to, but he probably doesn't need to. And we just do this for fun, so I don't know why he would be here. Didn't Gary from Pawn Star have to pay a $50K upcharge fee from his latest PSA return? Maybe. We need some Demon Slayer packs. Demon Slayer, is that a TCG? I didn't even know if that's a TCG. He has no clue what any of the cards are. It sounds like he's getting close with the owner, and even his son loses it on every card. Huh. Well, I mean, that's an interesting. I think what you're claiming then is that maybe he is getting a sponsorship or he's being paid by MetaZoo to promote. I don't think he would. Do you think he would do that without doing a disclaimer that he's being paid to do that? Because I think most YouTubers would just be honest about that. Like if I was getting paid to sponsor anything, I'd just tell you guys. You know, you're my audience. You come first. If you don't have that mindset, you're not going to do very well on any platform. Your audience always comes first, and then making money, that has to come second, or you're just going to do poorly. So let's see. Mr. Benjamin, have we shipped you? I'm not seeing a Benjamin Garcia. Let's go ahead and create a new label for you right now. Give me a moment. Is there Demon Slayers packs? I don't know. All right, here we go. Mr. Benjamin, you have an address that begins with 40. Oh, yes, you confirmed it. Thank you. So one moment, guys. We're printing up a label. Now, mailman's already come today. Unfortunately, you know, the mailman shows up real early, and I actually don't like that. I wish he would show up later. Or at least not so early. They come so early, it's like I'm still asleep by the time they've arrived. Okay, Mr. Benjamin, I'll set you over here for shipping. You're good to go. Sweet. How's the new mailman? The new mailman's great. It's actually a male woman, and she is a younger lady. She's not real young, but I mean, you can tell she's not like 100 years old, and she drives a Jeep. She doesn't drive a mail truck. It's just a Jeep. And that's because the roads out here, they're gravel roads, and they're on steep hills too. So she will actually drive an unmarked car. It's an unmarked Jeep. It's just like a personal car instead of like a mailman truck. And it's so funny because I guess that's just how it is out here, you know. All right. Benjamin says thank you. No, thank you, Mr. Benjamin. Let's see who's next. It's Tammy again. Wow, Tammy. Tammy really goes deep. Tammy says another 10 Vivid. Won't give up on this fat pee-pee chew. You got it. Ms. Tammy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not a bad choice because we don't see a hyper rare pulled, and we don't see any of the amazing rares out yet. We have those male Jeeps in Florida. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Vivid Voltage. I would invest in Vivid Voltage just like Cosmic Eclipse because Vivid Voltage, I think, Overtime is going to do well just because of the amazing rares and just because of those extra cards like the reverse holo Charizard. Sneep. What's up, Alex? Sneep. Chunky Chew is coming. Bo. Is it Bo or Bay? I opened a box and didn't get amazing rares or hyper rares, says Seals Templar. Must have been a defective box. I've seen stuff like that happen before. I think the worst I saw was a box with absolutely 0 full arts in it, and it was my box. It was one that I was opening for me live. It was so bad. Could I start purchasing cards right away, or should I wait till you get back to the private message? You can start right now, Mr. Cush. You are perfectly fine. Ooh, there's that amazing rare. Now, Tammy, you're lucky that no one jumped ahead of you to open up a little bit of Vivid, because they would have immediately sniped this station right out of your hands. So there's there's station. So far, this box has been pretty good if you think about it. The Zacian is, I think the worst amazing rare is actually Zamazenta. And so she didn't pull Zamazenta, and she pulled 2 Charizards out of the box. We'll see if there is also a Lugia in the box. Remember, is it that Lugia's in here? I think Lugia is in here, right? So here's Milcery, Zygarde, and Hero's Medal. Ooh. Now, wait a second. Didn't you just pull this? Oh, Tammy, they're handing out the medals to you left and right. Oh, no. Electrode. I think she had just pulled one of those. Here's Darmanitan. Tammy says, again? Gosh. Oh, I'm sorry, Tammy. Sometimes things do not work out the way you think they're going to work out. And Colossal. If it makes you feel any better, though, your pull rate in this box has been, like, freaking fantastic. Like I was saying in the previous round, I think you were pulling a hit every 2 packs. And I think you just did that a second time. Let's take a quick look. Colossal's not like a big hit, but he counts as a pull, right? That's 5 again. You got something every 2 packs. Yeah, that's unusually high. Because usually the pull rate's 1 in 5. And to do that twice in a row is quite lucky. All right, Tammy. But you pulled Hero's Medal. Imagine if that was the Pikachu. Oh my gosh, this would be like the hottest box ever. PSA will be closed again within 4 weeks after they open. Maybe. All right, next up we've got AC Marshall. He wants 2 Silver Lance and 2 Jet Black. Boop. Sports cards are even more insane than Pokemon. Really? Are they insane in the membrane? Let's see what we got. Sneep. And Sneep. You know what I would collect? I would collect Dark Souls cards. When are we getting Dark Souls? Dude, I'd collect every single one of those. How long is the wait? Probably not too long. It's a daytime stream, so we're not expecting too long of a line. Daytime streams are known for being shorter lines and not too big of an audience, and that's because nobody expects me to go live in the daytime. It's not a normal thing for me to do. But we're actually doing pretty good right now with 120 viewers. Last night was so brief, man. I kind of snuck out last night without doing the giveaway because I just wanted to close up and get out. Because it was just, I was looking forward, basically, to logging out and having an early night. I never get an early night. So once I was like, man, you might actually get off early. I was like, oh my God, I'd love to get off early. Which, of course, once I was off early, I just went back to work. I just did other things. AC Marshall with an A. Let's find your bag. Alex, Austin, Alexo, Adam, Anthony. I'm gonna kick my feet up and watch some South Park. Alexis. You can get shanked over a benched player autograph on those sport cards. Oh my God. You're sitting in the Target parking lot. I did it. I pulled the autograph. Somebody comes up to you with a knife. He doesn't say I need a bag. He says I need a new bag. There he goes. Whoops. Should have read the whole message. I'm imagine you ran into Target, bought all the sport cards up before anyone else could, and there's like this long line, and they're all groaning like, Jesus, you know what I mean? I waited hours and he took all of them. Kind of like the crab legs at an all-you-can-eat buffet. You know what I'm talking about? You go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, there's crab legs, all-you-can-eat crab legs, but the buffet never puts out enough. They put out like this little tray of little baby legs, and it's like half of them are all screwed up. And then there's already like 4 fat people standing around the tray, and they all start grabbing all the legs out of the bucket as fast as possible, because the rule is, if you don't take them, somebody else is going to take all of them, right? That's exactly how it works with all-you-can-eat crab legs at an all-you-can-eat crab leg buffet. So they just throw them all on their plate. Well, I imagine if you're going to the store and people are doing the same thing with cards, imagine the level of anger and frustration you must feel watching somebody else literally empty the shelf out the moment the doors open. And then let's say they went outside and sat in their car or sat on the bench and opened them all right there, right in front of you. And they're like, oh my God, I pulled Charizard. Oh my God, I pulled the so-and-so autograph. I'd go crazy a little bit. He says, that's why there were fights. I'd be like, you son of a bitch. It's when you can make money so easily by just getting the product first off of a shelf at like Target, it must be so frustrating, like watching somebody else pick up $100 bill that could have been yours, and they're like, nah, it's all mine. You son of a bitch, give me those Pokies right now. Is that a pristine Mewtwo? It is. Look at this, Mr. Sergio. Ooh, hey, that's me. Can't see my reflection. Pretty lovely. It's so lovely. Okay. After AC Marshall, we have an order from one Sergio Espinoza. He says 2 Pokemon metal cards. He wants, Charizard and Venusaur. Mr. Sergio, you're talking about first edition Charizard and first edition Venusaur, right? Now everything is online. That centering on the Mewtwo is clean. It has to be, because CGC Pristines are actually 10s. Wow. Unlike PSA 10s, which are, some of them really are nice, but they don't distinguish that. And then a bunch of them are like clearly like 9.5s and 9s. All right. He says, yes, base set ones. Good. I'll be right back. Let me go get them. Good, Anakin. Good. Well, where are the Venusaurs? I'll be right back. I think I know where they're at. Oh man, that box is so heavy, dude. Like out of breath here. Okay. I return. Pancho Pikachu Lives Matter, says Kyle. This is for our friend Sergio. It's the first edition Charizard metal card and first edition Venusaur metal card. Very nice. I also wanted to show you guys some other metal cards. So all my metal cards are $8 each. And we have these lovely Pikachu illustrators. These are actually, I think these are the second most popular, followed by Charizard VMAX. All right, set that there. Wow, that's crazy heavy. Mister, isn't it nice to have a room to walk around in your house? Yes. Very nice. So, Mr. Sergio then orders 1XY Evolutions. Evolutions. Here we are. Ah, XY Evolutions. Ah, yes. Ooh, there's Pikachu right there. Imagine if XY Evolutions also had the Venusaur and Blastoise artworks. How much better the set would be. Jack says, my son would love one of the metal cards. Well, you know what? They're good for kids because you can hand them off to your kids and not worry about them destroying a very valuable card, basically. Maintenance of Mewtwo, that's one of the main reasons that you might consider buying one, is because you can put it in your pocket or your wallet or something, and if it gets all messed up, it just doesn't matter. And it's made out of metal, so most likely it won't get messed up. Sergio, you got the cold one, Sergio. Why don't you get the hot one, man? You got reverse hollow maintenance. That's about as cold as it can get. But that's okay, Sergio. It's a slow day, and I'm here to help you out with the pity pull. Here's a Raichu GX. That's from Keith Craver. And now you are Pokey rich, mister. Hey, TCC, what's up, sir? What's up, Russ? It's Russ. We've been blessed with Russ's presence. So, Sergio, do you need a new bag? Sergio would be in the S box. Why'd they put Farfetch'd and Beedrill in it instead? Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting that they didn't do the entire base set collection. They only did part of it, which I thought was weird. Imagine how crazy popular Evolutions would be if the entire thing was there. The TikTok guy, just like TCC. What did I miss? What's up, Keith? I think my bag was shipped out. Oh, let's get you a new one. Brock's Girth for the win. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Sergio. Let's get this written up. There you go. I typically miss the night stream, but watch it at work the next day, says Joseph. Oh, okay. Who gets the free booster box? Since there's 100 people watching, let's talk about the giveaway box. So we have a box of Silver Lance, and it's being given away for free. If you want to enter, what you need to do is you need to go to the top of the description in this live stream. Go to the top. You'll see there's a link to another video. You're going to need to copy and paste the little message next to the link, and then go to that video and paste that in the comment section. Basically, it's just Pokies Forever, and the link takes you to our Gym Heroes booster box. So you're leaving a comment in a video, and we'll do the giveaway by randomly selecting one of the comments. The other rule is that you have to be subscribed, okay? So that's the two things. Subscribe, click on that video link, and leave the message Pokies Forever. All right, Dan Newman. He says, hey, mister, I've got a bag on the table now. He would like 10 Japanese Black Spirit, 1 Fossil, 1 Live Custom Booster, and then he says thank you. All right, let's do it. Wow, that's a big order, actually. Mr. Dan Newman. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. That's a big order, mister. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Jet Black Spirit. He would like a spot in the Fossil. Okay. We're moving along on that Fossil. Good luck, Dan. Hope you're having a good day. There we go. Dan the man. 1 Live Custom Booster. All right, 1 Live Custom Booster. Oh, I'm sorry, mister. That one was just a fire energy. And let's see what you get out of these packs here. Are you ready? If you want to buy a whole box, Sneep. And Sneep. Okay, good luck, Dan. Dan Newman, that's a cold pack. Oh, here's Celebi VMAX, mister. Russ says, I know you said you were blessed by my present. I'm Pokey blessed by your presence. Aw, how nice. That pack's cold. Mister only gave away free boosters when it benefits him. Here's Zara Ora. Boop. If we get bad pulls, do we get pretty pulls every time? Ooh, he pulled the Gengar Hollow. Sort of. Let's say you put in a really small order, though. That's not going to elicit any kind of pity pull. But if you went kind of deep, or you've been pulling for a while and you've been having a streak of bad luck, then yeah, Mr. Keith Craver did a nice large donation to the pity pull pile. And so I'm just handing them out. Handing them out, especially on a slow day. Here it is, Celebi. All thanks to Keith, really. I'm really surprised by that level of generosity. Here's Cresselia. And, you know, I'm handing out some stuff, too, like this whole booster box. Oh, mister, you pulled this guy. I don't know his name, actually. All right, who can tell me what the name of this card is? I'm sure I could look it up on Pokelector. He's a chef. And he's wearing what appears to be an apron. All right, that's it. I quit Pokemon. No, I'm just kidding. That's not a waifu. His name's Cybold. Is it Cybold? I don't know how to say that. I have a lot of dupes, mister. I might send you some stuff for the pity pull box. Well, you're welcome to do that because, remember, the pity pull box, all that stuff just goes to the people. Hot pull, mister. That's for Dan Newman. Congratulations, Dan. Dan, I'm sure it could have been a waifu girlfriend, but in this case, it's just going to be Mr. Cybold. Live during the day? This isn't midnight. I know. Oh, my Lord. How wild. Russ says, ew, no. Are the base set cards, common cards, any valuable? Yeah, I'd say so. They all have a value. Unlimited's not so valuable unless you're talking about maybe like fourth wave. Also, they are valuable if they can grade a high, like 9 or 10. But when you're talking about unlimited, if you're talking about grading below, maybe like below 9, I don't think they should go for very much money. There's a surprisingly large number of those unlimited 1999 base set cards. And so you could pour money into them, but I mean, I just don't think they're that collectible when you compare them to fourth wave, when you compare them to shadowless, and especially when you compare them to anything from first edition. Could be PSA 1. Okay, so after Dan Newman, we have Tammy Lowe, who says, please, 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 I go cry 10 more Vivid. You got it, Tammy, 10 more Vivid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good luck, Tammy. Man, Tammy's going deep. Holy. Forgot to mention, you can keep all the hollows if you have time to take them out. Tammy, that would be wonderful. I'll use those for the live custom boosters. I'm actually always eating through those very quickly. Like I'll have like a whole box of them, and then like in a few days, that box will be almost gone. Eventually, I really will be out of them, and I'll just have to do like something else, I guess. I don't know. Here we go. Snip. Let's see. I'll do energy cards. I don't think people would like that so much. Here it goes. It's Jirachi. Woohoo! All right. Jirachi, amazing. Rare. Pack number 2. Pick-a-Peck Leon. Pick-a-Peck. Pick-a-Peck of pickled peppers. There's Pharaoh Seed. Any fat Pikachu, she says. Well, still a chance for a hyper rare Pikachu. We've seen a gold card in a hyper rare come out of a box before. And then if not that, maybe there's a full art Pikachu. You never know. But let's see. So we've got Galvantula. Okay. We're looking for the hot ones. Oh, no. Oh, no. Tammy, that was a cold round of 10. Oh, my gosh. I tell you what I'll do, Tammy. Since you're donating these hollows, I'll trade them this time. I can't do this every time, okay? But I'll trade them this time for another booster pack. How about that? Let's see what you get in the next booster pack. You got an awful lot of hollows. Let me know if you want to donate all these hollows, okay? I just took the recent hollows, but if you don't want those other hollows too, let me know. Okay, so Tammy is gonna need another Vivid Voltage, and yeah, let's get her one of these keep packs. Here we go. Tammy says yes to all of those. I'll tell you what, Tammy, I'll get you one more pack of Vivid then. Okay, so we're doing a little trade. A little Tammy trade. Okay, good luck, Tammy. Including from the fat bag. We'll have to find the fat bag. He's probably sitting around somewhere. Okay. You ready? I don't think you're ready. You pull... Oh! So you pull another hot card. That's the Zarude Full Art. Man, that was a decent box. It had Alakazam. It had Zarude. It did have the Golden Heroes medal, which isn't ideal. There you go. Steelix. And that's coming right out of the box from Keith Craver. Thank you, Keith. Wow. I mean, if that grade's 10, it could be worth like 100 all by itself. All right, and the last pack was a cold one. Cracking a cold one. Toss these over here. And, wow, that round's actually pretty hot. There you go, Tammy. So we'll toss these in here. And we'll run that trade now. We're going to drop these hollows out. Let me buy those last two hoops pack. Well, you certainly can. Would you like to do a lower price of, I think we're doing $12 a pack. Would you like to do a lower price of about, how about, let's do $9 a pack, okay? So if you would like to do $9 a pack, mister, that basically covers all my fees and the cost of the pack. Hoops. That's for Eddie Petty, who's absolutely anxious to get those opened. But you know, Eddie, you could save that money and just wait for me to get fresh hoops in. That would give you a chance for the signature card. Just want to point that out. But you're free to, if you want to open those for $9 each, feel free. Arturo says 2, Opus 4, and thanks for the pack. I might grade it later on when my feet picks sell. Oh my God. Okay, 2 Opus 4. Oh, that's Opus 5. 2 Opus 4, the packs with Cloud. Well, we'll do more tonight, probably. We'll take a break. Tammy, you go really deep. It's very impressive. Okay, here we go. This is for our friend Arturo. He opens all of the Final Fantasy packs, and that's very cool. What do you know? That's not me, but my name is Arturo. What? Here it goes. You've got Rogue, that's a rare. Sid, Delita, Nashu, it's a cat girl, and Edgar. Okay, so we got 2 girls. And in pack number 2, well, that's not going to be Cloud, but it is Shiva. Ah, Shiva's a common. Here's Wedge, Arun, Lednar, and Gawa. I don't know what to think. All right, no crazy luck on these packs, I think. That's okay. Not every pack can be Cloud, right? Because if it was, then Cloud would then not hold any value. He would just be common. So there have to be lots of commons to make something rare. There you go, Mr. Arturo. And we're ready to refresh. Mr. Arturo. So we're refreshing and it's taking forever. There it goes. Looks like we do have a few more orders coming in. Let's see what those are. Man, PayPal's slow. I wonder if it's just this computer. So after Arturo, we have AC Marshall, and he says 4 silver lance. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. And the last pack makes 4. All right. Man, it's heating up outside. I can't wait to start going swimming. I'm going to go swimming basically every day once it really heats up. I'll have that sunscreen ready to go. I'll be jumping in the water, swimming in the lake all the time. You're liking the music? I'm glad. Pack number 1, pack number 2. Oh, what'd we pull? What did we pull? That almost looks golden. Does that look golden to you? So this is Silver Lance. What could it be? Oh! Hyper Rare Calyrex. Look at his little lance there. It's a little toothpick. Very nice, mister. You must be excited. That's AC Marshall. Gonna meet the boat babes? Well, not until I have a boat. You know, I'm thinking about not buying a boat for a while. I could buy a boat. I don't know if it's necessary. I was thinking maybe just get like an inflatable tube and, you know, we were getting this Yamaha Wave Runner. Maybe that's all we need. We're just 2 people. We don't need a big-ass boat, do we? And it's so expensive. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. AC Marshall. What a nice day for you, Mr. AC. You didn't even go that deep. Ooh. Chunky dipping. Well, my wife would be on the skinny side. I'm on the chunkier side. But that's because I get no exercise. We're going to change that. We're going to go swimming. Mr. Samuel says, Mister, I'll take 2 Evos. I have a bag. Oh, taking a risk on the Evos, are we? Good luck. Just get a friend with the boat. That's true. We could try to make friends who also have a boat, and then we could just hang out with them. Wait till winter time to buy a boat. You will save so much money. That is probably good advice. Probably the price of boats go down during the winter. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. Oh, I thought that was Charizard. But this is a good pack. You're picking up 3 hits in a single pack. So here's the secret rare. Here comes Team Rocket. Here's Blastoise EX. Ooh. And here's Ninetales Hollow. Sweet. And then from pack number 2. Oh, man, something's back there. Could be Charizard. It's Mega Blastoise. Oh, man, it's a hot pack, though. Look at this. That's the Surfing Pikachu. Once again, and that's better than the Here Comes Team Rocket. Wow. 2 very hot packs for our friend Samuel Aguayo. All right, and nothing else. Making sure there was nothing of interest in there. Mr. Sam, 2 packs just full of hits. He walks away with like 6 cards. God. Snipe. So, Sam, where do we have you? Down here or up top? Sandro Fernandez. I feel like this box is pretty full. I'm going to take Sandro Fernandez. And we're going to put Sandro Fernandez up top. Shane Childers is up here. Here's Samuel Aguayo with the launch inspiring support. Okay. Wow, she was made for the male gaze. Cancel. We're canceling Dragon Ball Z. Gregory Morin says, Mr. 1 Vivid and 1 Japanese Lost Thunder. Okay. Now, Mr. Gregory, if you pull a hyper rare Pikachu out of here, Tammy's going to be very upset. Let's see what happens. She was made for the male gaze. Sneep. What's her name for research purpose? I have no clue. No clue. Hollow Entei, that's still pretty cool. I love the hollows in Lost Thunder Japanese. It includes this Entei, and it also includes the Typhlosion. So nice. And, oh, that's a white back. But it's just a hollow Zapdos. I'm sorry. Those are a little cold, Mr. Gregory. A little bit on the cold side. But the Entei is really nice, I think. And your bag is right up here. Gregory says, damn. Here, Gregory. Let's get you one of these Keith Craver specials. You're picking up Cramorant V. Ooh. Ian Taylor says 2 battle styles. You got it. 2 battle styles. The styles that don't stop battling. Oops. I wonder when Logan is going to open his next base set box. God, I hope he opens another something. You know what I really think he ought to do is open something other than base set, because people have seen it twice. He ought to open every vintage box there is. That's what he should do. And it would be great for his channel, in my opinion. He would probably make lots of ad revenue, lots of subscribes, and it would be fantastic for everyone who is in the card community as well. And if you think about it, there is a very real chance of him doing that or somebody else with deep pockets doing that, okay? So there could be times where Pokemon cards go up or down, right? Just like the stock market, they could be on a trend downward, they could be on a trend upward. But you know, every single day that goes by, there's potential for somebody like Logan Paul or just Logan Paul to go do another one of those crazy box breaks and cause those Pokemon cards to spike again, you know? So, Ian Taylor. But I'm just holding. I'm hodlering forever, for a long time. Even if it's tempting to sell, you know, you never know. If you sold right now, you wouldn't know if you could get all that money back, do you? Maybe you couldn't. Maybe if you sold right now, you would never see that card again. At least you wouldn't be able to buy it back at the same price you sold it for. So I'm just going to hold. I'm feeling that around fall time, the prices will boom again. Well, I've read that Pokemon cards are a cyclical thing. I've heard that during the summertime, demand falls, and during the wintertime, demand rises. And this is like my second year doing this. And I think when I was doing it during COVID, you know, the demand was just really high. But if there's no COVID this year, maybe I'll see that cyclical demand. I don't know. The other thing, we were talking about this last night. The other thing is, you know, everyone was getting all this free money from the government. And what do you spend that free money on? Well, if you pretty much got everything you want, you just buy whatever you find fun. So Pokemon cards were exploding in price, I think partially because everyone had all this extra money. And so you just buy luxuries at that point. Or you invest it. Some people were investing the money. And I treat Pokemon cards like an investment that go up over time. So everyone was investing or just buying cards for fun. If the government ever did UBI or if the government ever, you know, printed more money again, it's going to be the same deal. Okay, Alexander Hurst. He wants 1 live custom. He says, Mister, I haven't ordered in about 2 months. Alexander, what's up, man? He says he has a bag. All right, cool. Just 1 live custom, and it is 8 Silver Lance. Silver Lance. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 8. Man, that is one squeaky chair, man. Do you need the quotation to enter the giveaway? No, you do not. Mister, how do I verify on your server? That's something that we just do privately, me and the mods. You can contact us and request it. Here it goes. The sale channel is definitely for people who are members of our community, people we trust, people we like. So we don't let, in the past, we used to allow anyone to sell in that channel. And people were basically just abusing that channel, the sale channel. And there were people who even ran scams, two successful scams were ran out of the sale channel, the card sale channel. So we don't allow people to just go in there and sell anymore. You've got to get a verified role. So, but the good news is if you do get the verified role, people who look at your stuff for sale should be able to feel a little more confident that you're just not a random stranger. You know what I mean? You're somebody probably a little more trustworthy. So that's the upside. It's really in the benefit to the buyers. Look at that. Man, that is a cool artwork. What do you think Porygon Z feels about crypto? You think he feels this the future? He's like, nah, I'm investing in gold. What do we got? Oh my gosh, mister. That's a hot freaking box of Silver Lance. That is a full art light part, and it actually looks great. You guys see that? Wow. So very good. This is going to Mr. Alexander Hurst. Welcome back, Alexander. Crazy to think you just spent 20 bucks on a live custom and it's turning into something. Here's Slow King. We like Slow King. Also, the regular live card, so you got both of them. My Little Pony still not here. Hopefully tomorrow, Mr. Brad. I thought that My Little Pony would arrive today, but it didn't. So hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe I can go look it up and see where it is in the middle of its shipping, because it should be a tracking number somewhere. I don't spend my time watching the tracking numbers. It's not no use for that. Not a valuable use of my time, let me put it that way. Alexander Hurst. I could do it right now, probably. Nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to wait for it to arrive. Don't worry about it, guys. It'll show up. That's Alexander Hernandez. Andrew Sanchez. Mr. Alexander Hurst. Let's find your bag. Do you have a big bag or a little bag? I said 20 for a live custom pack, but in the message, I don't know if I said I want a live custom pack, so just letting you know. It says Pokey. Oh, okay. What else did you order? What's your PayPal name? So that I can notice that, because that's kind of a big deal. Ashton Raymer, Andrew, Albert Luke. All right, so far not seeing an Alexander Hurst. He says it's a bigger bag. Let me check up top then first. Here it is, right here, Mr. Alexander Hurst. In the overflow. Why is the fourth wave more rare? That's a great question. We're talking about, for those who don't know what fourth wave means, oh, that's really bright. Can I close that? All right, I hope that helps a little bit. When we're talking about fourth wave, we're referring to Pokemon base set, the old stuff, right? From like the year 2000. Well, people really like to define what print run their base set comes from. And what happens is, if you look at the bottom of a base set card, here, I'll show you on a regular card. So you'll notice there's a little date at the bottom. Well, they did that back then too with the base set cards. They put the date at the bottom. Well, in the fourth print run, it would actually say, instead of saying 1999, it would say 2000, which means that it was printed in 2000. And that was the last run of the base set Unlimited before base set 2 came out. The reason this is interesting is because people try to collect every print run and have like a completed set of that print run. And so the problem is it's hard to find the Unlimited print run from the year 2000. There's not a lot of it out there. And when you do find it, it's often already worn out. So it's hard to get 10s. Okay, so pay attention. If you have a year 2000 Unlimited print run card and it grades 10, try to sell it that way. Rusty admitted to fueling that name. Fourth print run is known to be incorrect. Elon Musk says it's actually more like 8th to 12th print run, but for some reason fourth was stuck. Well, the fourth print run stuck because of categorization. So people understand very easily that just because we're saying fourth print run, we may not mean the literal print run, but they're talking about, eras almost. You could call it fourth era. So there's first edition, and then there's shadowless. First edition shadowless, and then Unlimited, but this is for $19.99. And then finally, Unlimited 2000. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You could call it fourth whatever you want. People call it fourth wave because that's the title that sticks, and for good reason. It's very simple to understand it that way. But yeah, technically, if you want to talk about print runs, they printed so much Unlimited cards. I'm sure it was far more than 4 print runs. You're suggesting 8 to 12 print runs. Yeah, that sounds perfectly believable. But people will understand it by fourth wave more easily than 12th wave, you know what I mean? Burp. Did you hear that chair? Oh my God. Connor Gillespie is here. What's up, Connor? He wants 2 XY Evos and 1 custom booster. Mr. Connor Gillespie, welcome back. I got 2 XY Evos. What's up, Clowns Talking Sports? He says, hey-o, Misto. 1 live custom for our friend Connor. Boop. Up. Connor picking up 2 metal cards. Now that counts as a cold pack. I was just giving some metal cards out. It's a little bit nicer than 2 hollows, I guess. How about those XY Evos? Let's see. I bought those last 2 hoops, says Eddie. Eddie's like, open, open, open. Eddie, did we ship your bag already? We did. I remember now. Yeah, we shipped your bag. Okay, we've got Ghastly and Just Ghastly. Ghastly, you better be worth it. He says, I know my worth. Voltorb, Sandshrew, Diglett, Farfetch'd, Holo Zapdos. All right, so Farfetch'd and holographic Zapdos. You know the Zapdos tends to be a holo where you can actually get 10s on it because it doesn't have a print line all the time. Let's see. It's looking like a Zapdos with no print line. Wait. So extremely faint print line right there. You see it right there? But you know what? I guarantee you PSA will let that pass because I've seen worse than that passes 10. That might be a 10 Zapdos right there. Connor, I'd grade that one. Look at the back. Check the corners. Corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, corner 4. Might be a 10. Send it out. And then if it grades 10, you better charge like 200 to 300 for it because I don't think there's a lot of 10 Zapdoses on the market at all. I don't know how much they go for. Maybe I'm wrong. But, you know, maybe you'd even keep it. I mean, I'd consider buying it from you. There you go. A little free pre-grade there for you, Connor. And let's get these into your bag, huh? Connor, do you have a bag? Did we ship you, or did you say you were thinking about getting shipped? I think you said you were thinking about getting shipped. People act like you can't pull 10s out of the XY Evos. And while that's mostly true, a lot of them won't grade 10. Some of them really do grade 10. Mr. Gillespie, Fergie, Jeff Leon, Evan Shea, John Gomia. I need ship because I didn't get my Slabs Law. Ah, you need a new bag, and these will go with it. I gotcha. Okay. No problem. So let me create a new bag for you with your name. And we're going to say Slabs down here, just as a reminder, so I can't miss them. There you go, Connor. He says up top, Connor. He says, I have a bag up top. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, I see it. It's not quite up top. It's in a box that is higher up than a regular box. So let's toss this in here. Okay, it's in the bag now. And we will add Slabs to that. God, the sunlight's coming through and blinding me. Okay. So now we know that you've got some Slabs. And we'll put you up top again. We'll put you with Brian Ochoa. There we go. Yeah, you know, people don't talk about this enough with XY Evolutions. It's one thing to open XY Evo. It's another to actually pull a gradable 10. And so if you get a 10 on that Zapdos, that's fantastic. Next up, we got Mr. Mike's side. He wants 1 live custom booster and 2 unified minds. Mr. Mike, pack number 1 is, hey, that's a fancy looking Articuno, actually. Let's leave that hollow up. What set does this come out of? Like Team Up or something? So there's an Articuno. And you need 2 unified minds. Hopefully, a Mewtwo Mew pops out of here. Remember, it could be GX, Full Art, or Hyper Rare. So 3 versions of the Mewtwo Mew exist. Sneep. Loving those unified minds. Pack number 1 is Lapras. Pack number 2, we've got Dragonite GX. All right, and he looks pretty well centered. Maybe slightly thinner on the top. Stream video quality has drastically improved since the move. Was able to see the print line quickly without much struggle. Congrats. I know. We're actually getting fiber internet out here, and I will ask my wife. I believe it's cheaper. Just shows you that Spectrum had. The company we have is called like Como Internet or something like that. Never heard of them before. They are not a major brand. And they are kicking Spectrum's ass right now out where I live. I'm pretty sure it's cheaper and better. Man, that's why you got to break up monopolies. Monopolies suck for the consumer. All right, Mr. Mike's side. Competition is a healthy thing. Keeps prices low for you guys. And it forces innovation. Kumo? That's right, Kumo. That's a neat looking GX. That's right, it's Dragonite. Next up we have, it looks like a new order. So this is from Avinash Singh. And it says, hey, my name is Avinash, and this is my first time buying. How's it going, Mr. Avinash? I think Avinash is ordering a live custom booster. Let's see what Mr. Avinash pulls. Oh, what's this? Actually, what is this? Why were there... So this says CGC 9, Sword and Shield 50. I know what that is. Do you know what that is? That's going to be this guy right here. So, Mr. Avinash, you pull a CGC 9 Charizard V. How nice. And you know, there is a small chance that's the equivalent of a PSA 10 because PSA just grades so light on their cards. I wish they wouldn't, but it's true. All right. It's all yours, mister. Sweet. Hey, that's Charizard. Next up, we have Esteban Azpietia Martez. I'm going to call you Esteban Martez because that's a little bit easier. He says, hello, new here. Been watching for a few months. Wow, thank you. He says, finally buying some cards. I don't have a bag or box. I would like 5 Silver Lance. Silver Lance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, bonus pack since it's your first time. Bonus. 5 Jet Black. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he says, appreciate it, Mr. Esteban. What's up, Esteban? Okay. First time buyers get spankies. Don't make me give you spankies. Spank. Sneep. Sneep. Nice to meet some new faces. How much to get the Rainbow Horse graded 28? The Rainbow Horse? What are you talking about? You mean Galarian Rapidash? You can send Galarian Rapidash tier 1, yeah. Here's is Tornadus. Pack number 2. That's cold. Number 3 is, ooh, Sandaconda. All right. And that's cold. That's Tauros. And that's cold. Cool. So how about the Jet Black Spirit? What are we going to pull out of there? Here's Cobalion. Can't speak. Cobalion, that's a cold pack. Here's Blissey. She's giving you a smack. This is what your baby mama does when you don't bring home the bacon. She says, get out there and get back to work. Smacks your face. Okay, last pack. Okay, so Blissey, Sandaconda, and Tornadus out of your 10 packs. It's not too bad, but you know, I think he needs a welcoming present. Here's a Dragapult V as well. That's from Keith Craver to you, mister. That's what happens when your baby mama catches you looking at another girl. You're walking down the street, another fine thing comes walking by, you turn your head, and she goes, you bitch! Pew! Like that. And then your ears are ringing, but you're like, I deserved it probably. Okay, Esteban. What am I talking about, man? I'm just saying stuff. Esteban. And then we're going to say Martez. So your bag goes into the e-box. Mr. can relate. He has gotten spankies many times. You can tell. Well, is Blissy handing out spankies? Blissy's handing out a power smack, man. That's a retributional smack. Next up, we've got Eddie Perez, who wants 2 hoops. Wow, that was a little bit of a wait time, huh? Mister must have red cheeks. Sneep. Oh, gosh, that's bright. Mister, you said earlier something about Demon Slayer packs. Is that a real thing? I have no idea. Somebody else said it, and I was just asking them that. I was saying, is that a real thing? Okay, so can we get somewhere where there's not a bunch of sunlight? It's getting hard to do this because of that sunlight. All right, we've got Fred Van Vliet, Daniel House, Carl Anthony, John Wall, Kendrick. Here's Paul George vanity plate. Set that down. And then your rookie cards are Cole Anthony and Josh Green. That's not LaMelo. Are you moving to the basement? I might move to the basement because there's so much more room down there, and we can set up a couch and a TV. It'll be more like a lounge, and my wife can hang out with me when I'm working. She currently can't really hang out with me. Here's Lou Williams, Torrey Craig. I mean, she could, but it wouldn't be comfortable. Christian Wood, Mo Bamba. Here's Dwight Howard. Okay, you got Dwight Howard. I think this is a special card. And Killian Hayes and Aaron Nesmith. Let me know if those were any good at all, Eddie Petty. Mister, how long you streaming for? We can keep going, I guess. We had a pretty short stream last night, so if the daytime stream's a little longer, that's okay. Okay. Just cover the window and energy cards. I know. Gosh, man, I don't know what to do. The light's coming through. Cole Anthony is decent. So Mr. Eddie. Eddie, I'll send you all the hoops bulk because you're the best. Mister, long time. Do you still have my cards? Just let me know what your name is, okay? Is your bag name Purebred? There we go. I might still have your cards. Let me go check my abandoned bag box. So what happens is, especially back when we did nicknames, I had no way of looking people up if they didn't request shipping. And to this day, the way shipping works, you always have to request shipping. So let's go look you up. I have an abandoned box. Abandoned box bag. What was his name again? Purebred. All right, Purebred. We're looking for Purebred right now. Now, I can tell you your bag has to be over here somewhere, unless all you had was like a few hollow cards, in which case I probably just got rid of it. But almost 99.9% of all bags are still here. They're just somewhere. Maybe you're still on the table. Let me see if you're still on the table. I doubt it, because I went through all this stuff trying to get rid of anything that had a nickname at some point. Shabby, C. Shintani, Sam H. What you can do, you can send me a message on Discord, and I'll go looking for it after the live stream, because I don't want to hold the live stream up too much. Alright, so I didn't see it right away. That's not to say it's not here. It might just mean I have to dig for it more. Purebred, did you have a big bag or a little bag? Sorry, I'm kind of shouting. Palos. Papa's in the house. No, but that was his PayPal name, Raul. Red Express. Oh, right here, Purebred. There you go. I guess your name managed to stay on the table, even though it was a nickname. Mr. Purebred, you do still have your bag, and the contents are Suspicious Food Tin, Duraludon, Dark Energy, and Grapple Locked. There you go. That's right. I would never take your cards. That would be selfish and very poor business. Except for people who only had holo cards. You guys are in trouble. Any abandoned bags that were just holo cards are now gone because there's just... I will give you more holo cards. You just tell me, okay? Say says, I'll get to you when I get my paycheck. Well, sounds good, mister. Okay, let's go ahead and refresh and see if people want to open up more pokies. Let's see. It's 4:30. So I can tell you guys my wife gets off in about half an hour. She'll be off work herself. So that would be roughly when I'd like to be done too. I wouldn't like to go past that point so we can hang out and smush our private parts together. Goblin says, sir, where are those MLPs? They're coming. Okay. After Eddie, we got Dan Newman. Mister, back at it for round 2. Let's do 6 Japanese. Lost Thunder. You got it, Mr. Dan Newman. I paid off almost half my credit card debt. Nice, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, credit card debt's one of the worst debts because their freaking interest rate is so high, dude. You don't want to be paying that because that's just inefficient. It's always bad to be stuck in a position where you're paying credit card debt. Smooch. Mister, are you accepting Doge as payment? Dojimus, I will be accepting Doge as payment as soon as it becomes available on Coinbase. And furthermore, I probably will not be accepting Bitcoin anymore. I'm not sure I'm such a fan of Bitcoin. I feel uncertain about Bitcoin's future. All right, what do we got? Maybe I'll accept it. But you could sell your Bitcoin and then buy into Doge or sell your Bitcoin and buy Ethereum, and I'll accept both of those. Here you go. Lugia GX. What did I tell you guys? I said that these Lost Thunder Japanese sets give you a higher chance for Lugia and Suicunes, and that's mostly all we've seen are Lugias and Suicunes. That's pretty good. Bitcoin in the trenches. That's right. And I was never a big fan of Bitcoin. Ampharos. Mr. accepts ETH. I do. You could send ETH right now if you wanted to buy Pokies with ETH. But of course, you got to warn me if you're going to do that. Okay. So Dan Newman. Let's find your bag, Mr. Dan. Dan the man. You got this lovely Lugia. And I would not be surprised if this Lugia could sell for $100 as a 10 because he's a lovely card. Accept Zcash. Look into it, please, Mr. Aim to own at least 26. That is the meme behind Zcash anymore, and you will have enough to build a citadel. You know, I wouldn't mind trying to buy into Safe Moon. I like Safe Moon because people keep talking about it, basically. I do believe in the power of memes, but people like Safe Moon because when you sell Safe Moon, 10% of your sale goes back to the people who are still holding. However, the criticism of Safe Moon, Mr. Block the window. I know I need to block it somehow, maybe soon. But anyways, Mr.'s trying to influence Bitcoin. No, I'm not trying to do that. The problem with Safe Moon is that the owner owns 50% of all the available Safe Moon coins, whatever you want to call them. And people don't like that because that means that once it's been built up enough, he could sell off all of his holding and totally, he's like the biggest whale, basically. You see what I'm saying? So I guess I won't buy SafeCoin unless he were to burn them or something. I don't know what he would do with them. And then the other thing is, why would I buy Safe Moon when I can buy Cum Rocket? It just doesn't add up. Cum Rocket to the moon every day, every single day. Next up, we got Jose Flores. He says, Mister, I want an extra spicy hot Battle Sauce pack with the Olivia and Sleeping Lizard inside. Please smooch for good luck. This is my first order. I need a bag. Nice to meet you, Mr. Jose Flores. He said Battle Styles, right? He wants Olivia? Well, Olivia is in a different set. Olivia, man, that chair's loud. Olivia's in the Crimson Invasion set. So you can pull a very lovely Olivia card. Smooch. Let's see what you get. Mr. only accepts Bitcoin when it benefits him. Yeah, that window's killing me a little bit. You know what? I've got an idea. Hold on, I think I can do this. Aha, I'm a pokey genius. This is why my wife married me right here, because I'm so smart. Oh, but the sun's still leaking through right there, huh? Wow, look at that. It's like, it's blinding. I can't get away from it. It's so damn bright. All right, I don't know what to say. Our company is halting because of lack of semiconductors from China for all car ECUs, all because they're mining crypto like crazy and prioritizing them for GPUs. That's right. China currently does the majority of crypto mining, and they are quietly getting very wealthy off of that. I'm telling you guys, why does it feel like China competes harder than we do? I don't know why we couldn't be that, but they do all of the producing. And that's our fault for allowing that to happen. We kept raising our minimum wage until we daftly got rid of all of our production and company job, or production and manufacturing jobs. We got rid of all of our manufacturing jobs because we kept saying that we have to raise minimum wage, and all it led to was the inflation of the cost of everything. Houses went up in price. People still can't afford houses for flipping hamburgers, and you never will, because hamburger flipping is not valuable enough to buy a house with. So every time you raise the minimum wage for hamburger flipping, all that's going to happen is eventually the cost of the home will adjust so that you can't afford it once again, because it's always going to be that way. It's not a job that's skilled enough to buy a home with. So anyways, we keep raising our minimum wage, and then the price of all our goods go up, and then other countries produce those goods for us because they make a killing when they sell it to us, and because their minimum wage remains low. It's like we're strangling ourselves. It's crazy. But that's a different subject. We were talking about that last night. Mr. Jose Flores, let's get you a bag. Until we stop our dependence on China, we will never cut global emissions. Lower minimum wage, then hamburger flipper will afford a house. Well, he just never will. Even if you lower minimum wage, he still won't be able to afford a house. Probably the price of goods will come down if that's true. If we did lower minimum wage, the price of goods probably will come down. But he will just never be able to afford it, because you've got a bunch of hamburgers, I've got a house. You say, hey, will you trade me hamburgers for a house? And I'll say, like a bazillion hamburgers, maybe. So you would just have to work like your whole life flipping hamburgers to afford one home. And that's because people just don't value hamburger flipping. It's not that valuable. And you can't change that. You can't, there's no like, ooh, I'm gonna fix the monetary system so that I can finally buy a house by not really providing much value. That'll never happen, because the money really is just a vehicle, isn't it? The money doesn't the money just represents what's being traded, and people don't want to trade their home for something that has so small of a value. That's something I think a lot of people struggle with that. James, I value it too. James says, I value it, mister. I love chefs and I love eating out, but would I trade a house for it? I probably wouldn't. That's what I mean. That's what I actually mean. Mr. Irfin says, one McDonald's. You got it, mister. One Mickey's. I don't want to trade my home for a beef patty. Well, and you know, I'm simplifying it, but you guys get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Unless you're flipping burger in your own restaurant. Exactly. Well, you know, out where I live, there's this restaurant called Pappy's Pit Stop. Maybe I'll take a picture of it as I drive by next time. Just some small family-owned fast food chain restaurant. They get all the business out here. They're probably rolling in dough. They're probably doing very well because they keep all the profits. They're not franchisees, so they don't owe anything to McDonald's. So they just make all the profits. And that's really what people ought to strive for. They value high-skill paying jobs. That's why Hamburger Flips is not going to buy a house. Well, and it's not just that, but the problem is there's too many people who can do that job. So your job's not very competitive. So everyone could figure out how to pick up boxes. Everyone can stock shelves. Everyone can get a job in fast food. And so you're competing with like literally every human that wants money. You're competing with them for that job. All right, so Mr. Irfin with an I, let's go find your bag. The trick, and I really want you guys to get wealthy so you can come back here and be like, Mr. TCC, Open these pokies for me. I do want you guys to be well off. And so what I'm trying to tell you is if you want to make good money, don't be the guy who gets hired by McDonald's. Go open up. If you're really passionate about, serving people delicious fast food, go open up a Whataburger, go open up your own burger company. Go work in your kitchen and invent your own recipe and start selling it. You know what I mean? And that's really the trick. And then you'd become McDonald's competitor. So, and there's so much money involved in that, but you just have to have a little motivation to go out and start working on that. It doesn't happen overnight, obviously, but it eventually does happen. It's unfortunate that I'm looking for a house and will probably take me months because of so many buyers. Well, that's right, Jesse. That's the effect of so much free money being printed and handed around. Eventually, that money concentrates into the hands of a few people. That's how money works. Like, people keep buying stuff, and eventually some businessman has all the money because he's the one doing all the selling. And then he goes and buys up the houses. The housing market just explodes, and the price of everything's so high because he's buying up houses, and maybe people who are on the verge of buying houses can afford it as well. It's all just like that. Mr. Arturo says, 2, Opus 4. I got a feeling hot babes are coming. All right, let's go get the hot babes. Hot babes all day. Woo! Invest! Well, that's what people are doing with real estate because China can't print real estate in the United States. In fact, what they're doing, it's not just the Chinese, but other people from other countries. They come over here to the United States and they buy up property. Oh, mister, what the... That's the babes! You did it! Knights of Etro, legendary hollow right there. See that, guys? That means this is as rare as it's going to be. And he pulls hollow lightning. That's a main character. And very smexy. What else? And Sarah as well. Okay. You know what? I don't think we checked the remaining 4 cards. Give me a moment. So Sarah and Lightning, you did very well. And we need to check back here for any other... Oh, here we go. Celeste. All right, good. Very good. Lightning. We were talking about this subject last night. I was saying, don't be the guy who puts bread on the shelf at Walmart. What you really ought to do is start a bread company. Go make some artisan bread and sell it to Walmart. And that's where you make all your money. James says order wrong. What? What are you talking about? Someone's trying to get your attention. Mister, it was supposed to be Battle Styles for Jose. Oh! Battle Styles. But it was Battle Styles. That's exactly what I got him. I gave him a bonus pack. Oh, you guys didn't understand. I gave him a free pack. I should have said that. So, give me a minute. Mr. Jose, what I did... Where'd I put your bag, by the way? Here we go. Jose Flores. Let me show you. You got a free pack. There it is, right there. That's Battle Styles. So you ordered a single pack of Battle Styles. Let me make sure. Oh, you actually ordered 2 packs of Battle Styles. So, okay, so hold on. So I was giving you a free pack of Crimson Invasion, and it turned into a Savali. Congratulations. And I missed one of your Battle Styles. Give me a moment. Here you go. All right, second pack. Woo! I apologize for that. You didn't mention the number of Battle Styles, and I was probably distracted. So you also get Bisharp and Stoutland. All right, all better. And you get another nice pull. Yeah, the Crimson Invasion is a gift. I was welcoming you because this was your first order. I was welcoming you and making a mistake on your order. But to be fair, I didn't know how many you ordered. You just said that you wanted Battle Styles, and I think I looked at the number and my brain didn't do the math very well. Trying to talk and do things with my hands at the same time. Edwin wants 5 unis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Arturo, I'm very jelly of your Lightning Hollow. That was so nice. You gave him the Crimson because he wanted to pull Olivia. That's right. So I was giving him a bonus Crimson in the small chance that he were to pull Olivia on that 1 pack, which would have been crazy. How do you come up with the capital to start a bread company? That's a great question. Well, I would start it as a side hustle. You probably hear that term a lot, side hustle, but that's all this Pokemon card channel was for me. Started out with almost no money, and eventually it grew into a whole room full of Pokemon cards. So it's the same way. You don't have to start out wealthy. You can start in your garage. A lot of great companies start in the garage. So you've got to continue to work your job and then put a little money aside and mess around with something you really care about. Okay, here we go. Fortified minds. I guess with the bread company, the very first thing you would need to do, if you were to do a bread company, you would need to play around in your own kitchen and come up with the recipe that you think is superior to anything anyone's ever had. You're going to make the best bread. A little Pikachu there. Litwick. Oh man, we need a hit. Here's Levany. And Thunderous. Oh no. So that was for Edwin Acosta and Edwin. Those were very cold. How does one invest in food or water? The essentials, right? You could invest in like, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Yeah, you can actually invest in, I think they're called like futures or something like that. Am I wrong about that? We need some real finance guys. So there you can invest in like farmed goods basically, like soybeans and corn. I know that exists, but I don't know if I would want to do it. Maybe it's because I'm not as interested in it. The bread company is a cover-up, so you can launder cocaine profits from cocaine. That's right. Okay, Mr. Edwin. Bonus! Here's your bonus pack from Keith Craver, because you got some cold pulls going on there. And, oh, it actually is a hit. You got Incineroar GX. Congratulations. Mister, do you drink coffee? I don't, but I do take caffeine pills now. So you can take a caffeine pill with a drink of water. Edwin Acosta. Yeah, I mean, the trick to starting a business is to look for something that you think society wants, society needs, and something that you're skilled at or something you have an interest in that you can work on and improve. You know what I mean? And then you got to take action. I think that's where a lot of people get stuck. They don't do anything. They just imagine it. You can't imagine it. You have to go work on it. You have to actually take like a step where you're beginning to do stuff. You know what I mean? Like a great example. I just keep using the bread company as an analogy, but I mean, you got to go out and actually start baking some bread. And that would be like taking some action. And I think a lot of people get stuck right there. They never get past that part. They never actually go do anything. They just imagine it. Here's Edwin. Edwin Acosta. Mr. Pop's pills? Yeah, that's right. What I do with the caffeine pills is I grind them up into a powder and then I snort them. Which Pokies do you think need a little more love in the TCG? When are we going to get an evolution for Dunsparce already? Come on, Pokemon. Brad says market analysis is the first step. I don't know if I agree with that. I almost feel like your level of passion is stronger than a market analysis. I know that sounds funny, but a lot of the times the best products are just made out of like your own ideas and interests, and people discover that they wanted the thing that you're talking about or the thing that you're working on. So if you look at the market as it is, sometimes you're not going to get any indicators of what you should be doing next. Whereas if you just work on innovating what you're interested in, everyone around you might go, oh, shoot, that's actually what I would like now. So you just kind of come up with something that didn't exist before. And all of a sudden, there's a demand for it. So it's always easy to look at things in hindsight and go, oh, yeah, people want sugary soda, right? But it's another thing to go, what kind of sugary soda would I like to make? And then try to make something better than what already exists. You see what I'm saying? So I think that a market analysis helps, but you also have to like focus on making something that you think people will really, really want, you know, or something you really want, like the best chocolate chip cookies. And then just get to work, you know, just start working on it. Don't think too hard. You got to take action on it. And then once you've made something, you got to start selling it. You got to start telling people, hey, I have the best cookies you've ever eaten. Buy them from me. Or here, I can send you cookies and you can sell them. You know what I mean? That's what you would tell Walmart. Okay, Jacob Kai says, 1 custom live booster, 5 Japanese Lost Thunder, bag in the regular flow. What's up, Jacob? The regular flow. What do we got? Pack number 1. So that's your live custom booster. And 5 Japanese Lost Thunder. But we did ask for cookies, and they never materialized. I can't do it. I don't have the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My friend makes the best snickerdoodles. Everyone tells her to put weed in it. Well, there you go. Go start up your weed cookies bakery. You can make a bakery that only sells weed products. And you just specialize in that. And do something someone's never done before. Try to figure out what that would mean. You know what I mean? What would it mean to do something someone's never done with cookies? And that's the innovation part. And it's what drives, the creation of wealth. It's all about making something that never existed before. The whole point of all the work we're doing is to increase the stuff we have in our lives. So you literally create wealth. People tend to zero in. Oh, here we go. Oh, who's this? Is this Whitney? I don't remember her name. Mister pulling one of the waifus out of Lost Thunder. Wow, this set is so awesome. Sorry, mister, I meant which Pokies do you feel don't get printed enough? Oh, definitely Shining Legends. It's Whitney, bitch. Oops, we'll set this here for now. He says, wow. And Umbreon non-holo, I think that's just an uncommon, but I like Umbreon so much, we definitely need to include Umbreon. The nice thing is, there's a lot of businessmen out there who are growing old and retiring, and that means they're ready to be replaced with the new businessmen, guys who want to do work, start their own company, start their own named brand, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of people retiring right now. That's what we're calling the boomers, right? The boomers, and then after them, what is it, like Gen X or something? Our parents, and then the millennials, Gen Z. A lot of people retiring, and not enough young people to replace them. So there are opportunities out there, man. Just pick what you want to work on and be determined to start your own company. And if you're not going to start your own company, be determined to be the executive of somebody else's company. Okay, so Jacob Kai, he says he's not in the overflow. He's in the regular flow. Mr. Edwin, if you want to send in an order, that would be fine. Jacob Kai. Jacob Kavanaugh. Mr. Aliens are real. Aliens. Jacob Hill. Jansen. I don't think anything's past this point. I have to test tube Mewtwo's raw. You got him raw. Jedediah. Dude, Jedediah should go up top. All right, let me check here. Regular overflow. Oh, I see what you're saying. I think I just call that being up top. Oh, okay, wait a second. Maybe you think up top is the regular overflow. Maybe that's what you think. Don't worry, Jacob. We'll find your bag eventually. Fergie. Evan Shea. Here we go. Jacob Kai. All right. It's Whitney, bitch. Now we have AC Marshall. He says he wants send my Rainbow Ice Rider to CGC. So congratulations to AC Rider on this fantastically lucky pull. These are the kind of pulls that Poke Dreams are made out of. Oh, you're right here. And we're going to send this off to CGC. Okay, and where's my... Here it is. I know you guys have seen the UFOs in the Army's commercials. Hey, mister, can we send a card to you to get graded, or only the ones in the bags that you pull? Mr. Austin, contact me on Discord, and I'll get you an address to ship them to, okay? I do accept people shipping in cards to be graded, okay? AC Marshall C1. What is this music? Oh, that is Pokemon music. Okay. Ardenan Stream. Ardenan says, Mister, can I get a Rainbow Pikachu and Pikachu Illustrator full metal card? I have a bag named Ardenan. All right, Mr. Ardenan, let's start by finding your bag. The Pentagon confirmed the footage was real and declassified them. The aliens! What do you guys think it is? You think it's aliens, or do you think it's just another country has advanced in technology and not revealed it? And we're discovering that maybe we're behind on technology. How do you get a bag? You go, me, 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 me. Andrew, they're declassifying everything on UFOs in June. Adrian Aragon. It's Elon Musk. The only aliens I see are the ones... Oh, my God. Mister, I believe in aliens. I see them every day. Advanced civilization under the sea, mister. I knew it! At the very bottom of the sea. It's the end as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. Can we get a casting couch music mix? That's right. All right, casting couch. Ardenan, I can't find your bag. Did you say you had a bag? Ardenan. I have a bag. Name is Ardenan. All right, for the life of me, I can't find your bag, Ardenan. Let me go and get these cards. He says, I do have a bag. Mr. Ardenan Stream. He says, I do have a bag. Ooh, you got me a little nervous. I think there's an Ardenan Ramiro. Is there? No, I don't think so. We'll keep looking. So let me go get the metal cards for you. Did you change your name, maybe? All right. So here's Pikachu VMAX, and here's the illustrator as well. Ardenan says, nope, always been Ardenan. Can you tell me, is it a really old bag? When was the last time you made an order? Mister, put my red eyes in the community binder. The one with less a chance of 10. I probably couldn't accept that, okay? Just keep saying, me, 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 me. I like red eyes, but I think I'm going to stick to Pokemon, or if it's going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh card, it's got to be a real collectible one. He says, yes, it's older. Let me go check the abandoned. Be right back. That's probably why we can't find it. Aha! Here it is. It was in the abandoned bags box. All right, we're going to update your name to reflect your PayPal name. Sweet. All right, and we're putting you back in the A box. There you go, Mr. Ardenan. Now remember, Mr. Ardenan, for shipping, you always have to request shipping. You can do that by writing a note in the Please Ship channel in the Discord server, okay? You put a Final Fantasy in the binder, though. That's right. When I initially started the binder, I didn't have very tough rules of what goes in there. And nowadays, the rules are much tougher. You got to put something in there that's cool, okay? Red Eyes is all right. Next up, we got... Oh, let me refresh. Ardenan says, I'm waiting on a few slabs. You know, Ardenan, I think a lot of people are. I think that a lot of the people in those boxes behind me are people who are waiting for their slabs to come back. All right, I'm refreshing. Let's see what's back here. Man, PayPal slow. I can see a few more orders came in. Let's see. So now we have Timothy Drake. It's good to see you. I have a bag. Can I have 5 battle styles? 5 of them, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 5 battle styles. He also wants 5 silver and 5 jet black. All right. 5 silver, 5 jet black. Ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. This is all for Mr. Timothy Drake. It's an awfully large order if you think about it. Good luck, Mr. Timothy. I'm curious, does opining cards all the time... Oh, opening cards. Ever get boring for you, or do you just absolutely love doing it? I love opening the cards. This is my favorite part. All of the shipping definitely gets boring. Also, having to reorder the cards and stock them and manage inventory and work with the accountant and solve problems when something goes wrong, that is like a heart attack. It is so much work for one person to be handling. It's been a bit easier lately, but when we were at the height of it, when the stim checks came out and people were ordering like mad, I thought my head was going to explode. So it's definitely loosened up a little bit. And it can definitely reach a point where the amount of work is overwhelming. What do we have here? We got Murkrow. So this part, when we're live, this is like the best part. This is the fun part. But all the stuff that happens behind the scenes, that's a lot of work. Embor, I get mad when I see cards I don't own. Why does he have nice cards? Marowak and Orbeetle. Oh, mister. So the battle styles are cold. Okay. Cold battle styles. We'll keep that in mind. Maybe we'll get you a pity pull. But let's first see if you get something crazy out of these, okay? So you're pulling Gardevoir. Mister, you can always hire me for a few dollars, says Dojimas. You're hired, Dojimas. Here's... Ah! That's Cinderace. Cold. And cold. Wow, that was... Okay. Top 3 modern sets. XY Evolutions. Shining Legends. Hidden Fates, maybe? You know, Hidden Fates is way overprinted, though. Here's Metagross. And that's cold. And that's Cresselia. Wow, he got like the coldest run ever. Okay, so obviously he's gonna need a pity pull, right, guys? Who votes that our friend Mr. Timothy Drake gets a pity pull? Was Evolutions overprinted? It was. However, there's hardly any 10s out there, so it's still a very great collectible set. Still a collectible set. So we're gonna open some pity pulls from the Keith Craver pity pull box, starting with this. And, okay, that's Sobble Obstagoon. That's okay. Let's try a pull. We got Stunfisk, Gyarados, Raichu, Eternatus. You're going to get one more. And Boltund. That's because we're being super generous to you, okay? That comes right out of Keith Craver's pity pull box. And when I run out, I'm out, okay? Just a fair warning to everyone who's watching these generous pity pulls. When I run out of them, okay? So you won't have them anymore. But they're nice while they last. They are nice. So Timothy, Toro Teal, Thomas Glucksman, Tito, Tyler. The pity pull now. What? Trenton Conger, Tobias. We're just being extra nice to you randomly, Mr. Timothy. Timothy Drake, I found your bag. Sounds like the music ended. You think the music ended or paused or something? He says, woo, thanks. I know, that's a lot. I'm going to toss you up top now, Timothy, because that tee box is basically full. Check the music. Oh, the music ended. We got to start wrapping up then, because I got to get off. So, Timothy Drake, Diego Martinez says 2 silver lances. Mr. Diego. Mr. making things all better. Well, not me. The people who donated them are like Keith Craver and Nogala. So we got to thank them. Okay, let's see. We've got, Volcanion. Ooh, Volcanion. And a cold pack. So that's 2 packs, 1 hit. Very nice. That's for Diego. Let's go find your bag. Oops. Dylan, DJM, Dylan. Was that 2 Dylans? Here we are. Mr. Diego, you got a thick bag. Are you going to be on tonight? Well, if we take too long over here, we're going to have nobody left to open cards tonight. So we definitely got to wrap up. Luke Charlton, he says 5 battle styles. So, Mr. Luke, you open up the battle styles when it benefits you. Ice Rider Calyrex looks pretty awesome. He does. He looks nice. How does someone win? Oh, let's talk about the giveaway one more time. So, to enter the giveaway, you need to leave a comment in the right video of mine. I linked to it in the description. So, go to the description of this live stream, scroll up to the top, and you'll see some instructions. There'll be a little link to the video, and I'll even tell you what comment to leave to enter the giveaway. Now, note, you also have to be subscribed, okay? So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, you should take a minute and hit it now, okay? Before you enter it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. Luke, how much Dogecoin for pack, mister? Well, Dogecoin isn't on Coinbase, but, you know, you would just translate it to USD somehow. Sneep. I don't think it's too complicated to do that. I think Coinbase does that for you. Dude, Coinbase needs some competitors. Have you seen the fees on Coinbase? It's ridiculous. Here's Grandpa. Yeah, they need some competitors. Here's Dotler. And more Pecco. And Entei Hollow. And he looks pretty clean. We're going to sleeve him up. I treat this like a hit. I think he's a decent holographic card from this set. And finally, Blipbug. Wow, man. These battle styles have been tough for like 2 rounds. Holding 130,000 Doge. What's up, Mr. Oh, I can't remember your other name. Mr. Chad, what's up, man? He says, okay, I'm gone. Just stopping by. Dude, I had all my money in Ethereum, and I was flying high for a little while, and it's also crashed now. By the way, I do have Dogecoin as well. I have about 5K of Dogecoin along with the Ethereum, but most of the money is in Ethereum. It's all down. I might as well just have that money in Pokies, but hopefully it keeps going up. He says keep it in ETH. All right, so Luke, he needs a pity pull. Let's get him a bonus pack. You ready? It'll rocket to 5K soon. ETH is going back up. I found 100K just this past weekend in my old house. Mister, I'm all in on Doge. Here it goes. Yeah, I was doing very well with Ethereum until it all crashed just recently. Wow, these packs are like stuck. These cards feel like they're stuck. There they go. Cold ones. Okay, that's all right. It's just a single pack. Here's a Starmie GX and a Vigavolt. All right. We're going to stop it with that, Mr. Luke Charlton. Luke Charlton, he says, I have a bag. Is it a new bag? Let's see if it's a new bag. Luis Rodriguez. I like to fantasize that I sold all of my ETF at the peak and then bought back in at the dip, like the lowest dip. Could you even imagine if you were that lucky to do that? I mean, maybe somebody out there is doing that with skill, but it's not me. I'm not doing it with skill. Anyways, not a crypto stream. Adios. What are you talking about? This is exactly a crypto stream. Luke Charlton, you say you claim to have a bag. Let's find that bag, though. Where is it? Manacoin. Thanks for the afternoon stream. See you tonight. See you tonight, Mr. Liam Loco. Nah, you're not back here then. Luke Charlton. Oh, I found you. You're in an unusual spot. All right. You had your own special spot on the table, actually, is what you had. There you go, Mr. Luke. Mister, I forgot to tell you I have a bag. You have a bag. Connor Gillespie with the perfect order, $69. He wants 3 unified mines and 1 Evo. Last Evo for the day. Sounds good. 2, 3. And an Evo. Bought my ETH at like 1K. Well, you're doing fine even though it's dipped. All right, here goes. I feel sorry for people who were buying ETH at like 4.4, thinking it was going soon. Yeah, it makes you wonder sometimes, could it all just end? Could it all just blow up and end like BitConnect? Have any of you guys taken a moment to read about BitConnect and what actually happened with that? I was reading about BitConnect. They were kind of like a crypto coin. They were like a cryptocurrency, and they were reeling people in. I'm sorry, man, just a metapod. Let's see if we get better luck over here. Well, anyways, when the value of BitConnect went high enough, they basically shut their website down and cashed everyone's money. And I think that they haven't even gotten in trouble for it. Wow, nice, dude. Full art Mega Sableye. I was in BitConnect. Really? Got out just in time. And here's Caracosta. All right. So you actually did pretty decently with this Mega Sableye Tyranitar. So I'm going to let it fly, okay? Mr. Connor. Did you come across my name yet? I don't know what your name is. I just know your YouTube name is PokeFinds. Mr. Connor. Where did we put Connor Gillespie? We just had you. Nope, it's not there. Let me check up top. Ugh. Avanash. Mr. Avanash, we did come across your name earlier, and I can't remember exactly what happened. Oh, right. Mr. Avanash, you pulled this CGC9 Charizard V out of your live custom, okay? So this is yours, and when you request shipping in the Please Ship channel, remind me that I need to add this to your shipment, okay? So you did well. You did very good, mister. All right, Connor, how can I not find your bag? You've got a giant bag, I thought. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Here he is, Connor Gillespie, with a beautiful, well-centered Mega Sableye Tyranitar full art. Sweet. Got to take your son to T-ball. So now we've got Mr. Mike's side, who says 2 more. Ooh, Woonified Minds. Oh, Mike's side. The timing, Mike's side. The timing. Sneep. Okay, Espeon Deoxys. Not bad, not bad. Looks well-centered. That's an Espeon, one of the evolutions. And Dark City. It's not so bad, Mike's side. You pulled a nice GX in like 2 packs. That GX undoubtedly sells for at least 100, if not more, as a 10. I've been watching these prices for a long time. This guy surpassed $100 a while back. So there you go, Mr. Mike's side. The question is always, will it grade 10? You see, the lucky thing is I'm eyeballing yours, and it looks great. So that's the most important aspect. So if you had pulled that card and it was going to grade 9, then you'd be in trouble. Because the cost of grading is so high and the turnaround times are so long. You don't want to pull a 9. You want to pull a 10 every time. Next up, we got Jose Flores. He says, thanks, mister, for the free pack for my first order. Sorry for the confusion. Instead of Olivia, I meant to say Phoebe. Ah, there we go. For some reason, I was thinking about Olivia. I know why you were thinking about Olivia. He says, let me get 2 more extra spicy hot battle styles with the Phoebe and a sleeping lizard, and can you please sing a battle style song with the Silver Lance tune? I don't think I could do the Silver Bells or whatever it's called. I don't think I could do that. Is it called Silver Bells? I don't even know anymore. I think it is. Silver Bells, Silver Bells. Yeah, that's what it is. Sneep. Here it goes. What do we got? Pack number 1 is Mankey. Reject technology and return to Mankey. And Onyx, the big rock snake. Mister. Well, that was 2 cold packs. And The way it works with the pity pulls is, unless you went real deep, we don't do a pity pull. And you don't have to go real deep, but 2 packs, I'm afraid, is just not deep enough. So, Mr. Jose Flores, these will be your pulls this time. But don't worry, you did still pick up that Silvally for free from last time, so you're still doing quite nice. Mr. Edwin Acosta says 2 Evos and 1 Shining Legend. Oh, you're scaring me. You're scaring me. 1 Shining Legends. Why do I even offer these? All right, we got a Shining Legend Mew. This is for Edwin Acosta, and that's real expensive. And it only pulls a hot pull, like 1 out of every 10 times. So the pull rate is so tough on Shining Legends. That's why it was so crazy when Haunted pulled a test tube Mewtwo out of his little pack of Shining Legends he had sitting in his bag the whole time. He was going to grade that bag, I think. And then he said, let's open it. It was a test tube Mewtwo the whole time. All right, good luck, Edwin Acosta. Here goes. Oh, man. Oh! Shining Volcanion. Okay, well, it's not Shining Rayquaza, but it is Shining Volcanion. So today, you probably do not lose your money. He looks like he's probably leaning toward a 9. That's closer to a break-even situation. Here's Starmie Break on your first XY Evos. Okay, it could have been a cold pack, so we're just thanking the Pokegods that it's not cold. This is a hit. This is the Reverse Hollow Charmander from Evolutions. All right. So let's set him aside and look for any other standing out cards. Here's a regular Charmander. All right, cool. Those pulls were all right. What do you think? Sweet. Put the Shining Volcanion in the front for the fun of it. And find your bag, Mr. Edwin. Here you go. Mr. Edwin. Mr. F. And we're going to go ahead and do a refresh now. Edwin says pretty good. Sorry, I don't know much about the gradings. Gradings are real important. With the card, getting a 10 is real good because it means that the card is in very good condition. And people, they pay a premium price to get these really nice, clean-cut cards. No off-centering, the surface is clean, the corners look good and round, and the edges have no dots. So that's what the card grading is all about. And a lot of people who get very heavy into trading cards at a very high price, they trade using exclusively graded cards to make sure that they're picking up very hard to obtain pristine, gem mint, or perfect cards. So the grading is very important for card investing because why would you, there's a large difference between a really messed up, crinkled up card and a card that's literally flawless, you know what I mean? Big difference. Okay, after Edwin, we have Jesse Salinas, who wants 4 Rebel Clash. All right, what's up, Jesse? Bringing out the Rebel Clash. Jesse Salinas. Let's see what you got. Sneep. Sneep. Now, I'm a little worried. We're doing this daytime stream. I'm a little worried that we're not going to have much going on in the nighttime stream because so many orders are coming in the daytime stream. Sometimes that's a problem. We got Charge-a-Bug. Charge-a-Bug. But what do you guys think about the daytime stream? You guys like this better than the nighttime stream? Here's Grimmelsnarl. Between the hours of 2 and 5 p.m. every day, I could actually do this. I save it all for the nighttime. You just got home from school. All right. Did you get an A? Okay, I'm sorry, mister, but these rebels are going to be a little cold. What's up, Squid Pokemon? It's very early for me, 6 a.m. So this is for Jesse. Jesse with the J-E. He says, do it. Jesse Salinas. But I still stay awake. Very cool. Aren't morning times nice? It's like the beginning of your day. It has so much potential. Squid Pokemon. He says, 1 Vivid. Sleeve the Pikachu. I have a bag. Okay, Squid Pokemon. Sleeve the Pikachu? What's he talking about? Was it a Mew pack that had the Test 2 Mewtwo in it? I have no memory of that. I'm working now and have to miss the night streams. No! No working allowed, mister. You better stay at home and accept your UBI. Daytime works better for me, but I'll still join nighttime streams every chance I get. Here's Mudbray. One Mudbray for our friend, Squid Pokemon. Mister, what tier would you say to send off to CGC for Reverse Hollow Charizard from Evolutions? With CGC, that's going to have to be at least tier 2. And if they upcharge, you know, I'm sure they'll let us know. Oh, so you said you want to sleeve up a Pikachu. You got an unsleeved Pikachu in here by chance? Lycanroc. That Pikachu's sleeved up. Yeah, you don't have any unsleeved Pikachu, so I don't know what you're referring to. You have a few unsleeved cards in here, though. They're all hollows. Okay. Man, my hands have been dealing Pokemon cards for like 2 years now. I feel like my hands have so much muscle memory for everything. It's pretty wild. Benjamin says, I have so many cards that I need to grade. You know, I don't think that the card grading companies are going to raise their prices much more than where they've already raised them. And so I guess I would be wondering whether or not now is the time to grade all of my cards, or whether now's the time to take that money and keep opening packs, right? So it's grading versus opening. And that's a good question. I mean, also there's the cost of the PSA slabs themselves. Maybe now's the time to consider picking up some PSA slabs. So there's probably a balance between those three options. And since they probably won't be raising their prices for a while, might be a better time to hit those packs, the ones that are going up in price, right? So packs go up in price over time. So hitting the packs that are going up in price rather than grading your already existing cards could be a better financial move. On the other hand, if there's a really expensive PSA slab that you can snipe in auction, and some of the PSA slabs that are really expensive have dropped down in price anyways, now might be a time to pick up a card that you always wanted, but was so expensive in December, that is a better time to do it. But, you know, it's up to whatever you feel like doing. All I know is if you decide to grade your own cards, that's going to take a lot of your capital away to do that. And that means you won't see those cards for a long time. And you can always take your cards that you wanted to grade and just leave them sleeved up like this. See this? So it doesn't have to be a race to get them graded. Actually, if you look at King Pokemon's collection, that's Gary from Pawn Stars, you note that he has plenty of ungraded cards, probably because he has to decide, do I want to spend the money on grading, or do I want to spend that money acquiring more cards that are ungraded? Because again, those sealed product goes up in price over time. So those are things to think about. Next up, we've got Ian Taylor, who says 2 battle styles. Mr. Ian Taylor. All right, good luck. Hey, mister, what is better, PSA, CGC, or BGS? I just made a video about that on TikTok. My preference is CGC. Will I buy PSA? Will I buy BGS? Yes, I will, but I prefer CGC. So I try to avoid PSA slabs these days. Sometimes you can't avoid them. That's because they're the only ones grading like Topps cards. They're the only ones grading booster packs. And with a lot of old vintage stuff, not as many CGC cards have been graded with the vintage stuff. So that's a big problem, I think. I actually think that if CGC were to change their grading so that their gem mint was like a 10, they would just totally rock PSA. They would. PSA would get wasted by them, because there's a lot of people with OCD who can't handle having a 9.5 on their gem mint cards. You know what I mean? So I can stand it because I'm clever enough to understand what's going on, but I don't think other people can handle seeing that 9.5. Next up, we got Wayne Wortman. He says, this is Uncle Wayne. I would like 10 Sun and Moon Japanese Lost Thunder. All right. Big Japanese Lost Thunder order. Love these. Striking at the right time, Mr. Wayne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or are you? Did we just pull Whitney? We might have just pulled Whitney. Maybe this is the wrong time to strike. He says 10 Sun and Moon Lost Thunder, 1 Fossil Custom Booster. All right, 1 Fossil Custom Booster. I forgot to tell you, I have a bag in my order. Oh, okay. So, cool. 16 is Uncle Wayne. No, Wayne Wortman. Wayne Wortman. There you go, Mr. Wayne. Wayne's World. Wayne's World. You know, you could even grade these. You know, it's got a Lugia on the front, and it's from the Sun and Moon era. It sounds silly, but you could get this graded, and then it'd be done grading, and just hold it for 20 years, I guess. See what happens. Of course it's going to go up in price. Eventually, these will be very expensive. You guys are buying these packs at a time where they're, you know, I'm selling them at a certain rate, and you wait a year and these will jump in price from where they were today. One day you'll look back and be, I only paid 10 bucks a pack back then, and they will cost more a year from now. So 3 live custom boosters for our friend Mr. Wayne. Let's see what you pull. Mr. Wayne, pack number 1. Hoppip, 2. Stack Attacka, and 3 Giratina. All right, Mr. No luck on those live customs. Let's see what you get in here, though. Goblin's got the weird guy. Sneep. Oh, we ought to try out some new emojis. What do you guys think? Mr. Why were you mad at eBay? I'm not mad at eBay. It was the company that makes card savers. They got eBay to take my card graders post down because I mentioned card savers in my post. Isn't that crazy? So the card savers company actually came after me on eBay because they didn't like that I was mentioning that my card graders were essentially the same exact product, which is true. There's nothing unique about them. There's absolutely 0 things unique. So the actual card, whatever they're called, I don't remember the name of the company. What is it, like Card Gold or something like that? They actually went to eBay and complained, and eBay removed my post for the card graders. It's pretty crazy. We got, Blissey. All right, Blissey. Cold. Here's Raikou. All right, we got Raikou. Cold. Wait, I saw Umbreon in there. Umbreon. There we go. Tyranitar GX. And Cold. So the pulls are decent from Lost Thunder, but you know, those live custom boosters were pretty tough on you. And I think I'd like to get you some pity pulls for that. See me, long time no see. What's up, Ricardo? How's it going, man? Welcome back. Mr. Wayne, let's open this pack of Unified Minds for you. No luck on that pack. Let's go for a pity pull. You're going to pick up Salamence and Ice-Cube. All right, so those help a little bit, huh? We got Typhlosion, Tyranitar, Salamence, and Ice-Cube. You know what, man? We'll get you one more. Just for you. Keith has been very generous with sharing all these. Let's get one more hit. So here's a Raichu as well. That's all for Mr. Wayne Wortman. Sorry, Mr. Wayne, that you didn't pull anything out of those live customs. But, you know, once those pity pulls are up, that's going to be the norm. So you'll just have nothing. So be very careful with those. I try to warn everyone. The last, you know, almost like 3 weeks of pulls have been very nice because when you get unlucky, you basically have a little insurance that helps cushion the blow. And that's not normal. Eventually, it'll go back to normal. Okay. Sweet. Wesley Ferguson is next. He says 8 Japanese Lost Thunder. Wow, Lost Thunder. Moving very fast. I think people are catching on to it. So, do I have another box? I'll be right back. I gotta go get another box, all right? Oh, my legs hurt. All right. Fresh box, mister. 2, 3, 4. All right, very nice. Let's just count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So this is for Wesley Ferguson. Good luck with your polls, mister. Sneep. And Sneep. Mister, I pulled the Rainbow Charizard GX. Should I grade it or just leave it ungraded? I would grade it. Yeah, I would grade that. Even if it doesn't grade well. Pack number 1. Number 2. Oh. Number 3. Here we go. Scissor. I do like Scissor in this set. Number 4 is, oh, Meganium. Why does it feel like we don't pull Meganium very often? So there's Meganium. There's an Espeon. So Espeon and Umbreon. God, you're pulling all the hollows. Cold. And, oh my lord. Oh my lord, that is the most unlucky round of Lost Thunders, mister. Who is that for? Wes Ferguson? Tell you what, Wes. Let's get you a few of these pity packs. Let's see if we can get you anything. We'll save the Pokemon for later. That was a very rough round, but we're going to take care of you. Holy schmolies. So these are all gifted from Keith Craver. Whap, whap, whap. Worship and pray. Cold. I think that's just trash. Here's a Battle Styles with the Tapu Bulu in it. And then I don't even know what this is. What is this? And that's cold too. All right, well, that's okay. That's okay. We're going to make sure you get something. I tell you what, let's keep going. We'll keep going. I'm curious what we pull out of these. You guys curious? I'm pokey curious. All right, thank you, Keith, for the donation. Oops, oops, oops. Oops, 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 oops. Here we go. All right, we do get a hit. Is Delmise. Delmise. Come on, Delmise. Don't be that way. That's cold. Cold. And that's also cold. Okay, no luck with the team-ups there. So one Delmise so far. Let's just jump into the box. Let's do that. We'll grab you an Eldegoss. And I'll get you this Charizard GX too. All right. I'm a little bit happier with it. I can't watch daytime streams because I have to work. Is there going to be a late night stream? Yes, there will be, Mr. James. Oh, guys, let's do no more orders at this point. No more orders. I really do have to wrap up, and I have to wrap up because we're going to have no orders remaining for the nighttime stream. Everyone will be spent. So here's Eldegoss, and that's for Wesley Ferguson. Now, Wesley, is this your first order? I don't know if I recognize that name. I feel like I do, though. Can I put my TikToks on YouTube Shorts? I certainly would like to. Maybe I can do that very easily. Oh, you're right here, Mr. Wesley Ferguson. All right, well, we took care of you using Keith's very generous pity pools. I hope you appreciate that. Any packs worth grading right now? Anything you want to collect, you could grade any pack. All right, I'm doing a refresh. No more orders. I got to wrap up. We're at 160 minutes, and we are 30 minutes into 5 p.m. So let's talk about the giveaway one more time. We're not going to do the usual daily giveaway. We're doing a whole box of Silverlands. If you want to join that booster box giveaway, you need to go to the description right now, scroll up. You'll notice there's a link to a video, and there's a little message you got to add that says Pokies Forever. So you got to subscribe, copy that message, and then go leave a comment in that video that I linked to. That's how you join. And then we'll pick a commenter from that video randomly. What's up, Toro Teal? Toro Teal, we're wrapping up. We'll have a late night stream, though. Don't worry, guys. So give me a minute. I can see Keith Cravers, the last person to order. After Wes, we have Connor Gillespie. He wants one more live custom booster. Mr. Connor, let's see what it is. Oh, it's just Porygon-Z. I'm sorry, Connor. Connor. I thought it was going to be a hot one. Okay, just Porygon. James Targus says, one live custom booster. So this is for James Targus. He says, new bag. Oh, I'm sorry, James Targus. It is just a Jumpluff. Do I need to be here when the giveaway winner is pulled? No. If you're the winner and you weren't here, you're perfectly fine, okay? I'll open up your cards. Everyone will say, yay! And it'll be very cool, okay? James Targus. And we're going to pick the winner after tonight's stream. All right, Mr. James, if not tonight, like if something goes wrong, like if my PP gets cut off and I have to go to the hospital or something, we'll try to do it tomorrow, okay? So, but I'm hoping to get it done after 2 streams. So this is 1 stream and we'll have another stream. Mr. Keith says, Mew and Snorlax graded, please, and thank you. Mew and Snorlax graded. Oh, I already threw them all in. I already tossed all your cards in. They're actually in the CGC submission right now. So I tell you what I can do for you. I can just mention that your other 2 cards haven't been paid for. Why did I think that they were already paid for? I tell you what, too, Keith. Let me say that one of them's paid for. So we'll say the Charizard's done, the Snorlax is done, and the Mew is done. So that would mean that you just have the last one. What was the last one? I don't remember. So you got one more card to grade, Mr. Keith, or to pay for grading. But they're already in. So I just haven't updated the submission channels. That's all. Do you need to put quotes around the comment, mister? Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can if you want to, but it doesn't make a difference. Not your PP, mister. Do you need to put quotes? The giveaway channel isn't open. Yeah, it's not going to be in the giveaway channel. To enter the... I'll show you. Hold on. To enter this giveaway, I want to make sure everyone knows how it works. What is YouTube, says James. So we go over here, and here it is at the top. Let me zoom in real fast. So in the description, it says giveaway. Step 1 is to subscribe. You got to be subscribed. And then you click on this link, and you need to add the comment, Pokies are forever. Okay? Those are all the steps. It's very simple. If you win and you're not subscribed, I'm going to give it to someone else who is subscribed. All right, so that was for James Targus and Keith Craver, and that would mean we're all done. All right, so we're wrapping up. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later tonight. See you guys there.